Yo! Wait, that's the wrong button.
Yeah!
Yo!
Yeah!
Yeah.
Stop meowing.
Never stop meowing.
Hey, Mod, is a weird fucking cat outside.
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, boy. Hello, I'm sorry I just demonetized you. I forgot about the whole 30-second rule.
That's what. How dare you?
Haha, now I'm going to go off my starting soon screen. Haha!
Heck!
Yeah! I
Hello.
miss my arms. I miss my arms.
I miss my arms.
I miss my arms.
Haha.
I wish my model was like modular enough so that I could actually just turn off my arms. Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
Hold on. What do you mean by that?
What?
What do you mean? Just turn off your arms? Like
As
not have
in-
arms on your model?
Yes, as in my arms don't render.
But okay.
Because I can't move them, and I'm annoyed. And also, technically, like, per lore, they're cybernetic anyway. So I could. In theory. Alright, but hello, everybody.
Important update.
Oh my fucking... Yes, what's your important update?
Holland likes tomatoes.
Why do you give our cat tomatoes?
What is going on?
Si's feeding our cat baby tomatoes.
I don't think they're supposed to have tomatoes.
Do they like it?
Apparently...
Then it's probably fine. Like,
They
they wouldn't eat it if it was.
No.
They wouldn't eat it if it wasn't good for them. You know.
I know
Hang
that
on,
dogs
can-
eat a lot of
Yeah,
things they
yes.
don't like.
Yes,
Can cats eat...
dogs never
tomatoes?
eat chocolate.
Dogs eat grapes. Grapes are bad for them.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck?
Are
We're
tomatoes
starting
bad
off
for cats?
great.
Okay, so... Yeah, tomatoes are apparently, like, just A-okay for cats so long as they're red.
As long as they're red. Okay.
If there's any green on them, it's poison.
Well, my model's
For
being
some
wrong.
reason,
I'm
the
sorry.
color makes it fine.
I think it's ripeness. Is what they're trying to say. Like when it's
Yeah.
not a fully ripe red tomato.
Oh my god. The answer is not recommended, though, so don't give him too many. Fuck. I'm sorry, I just...
Hi, welcome
Wild
back.
start.
We're live.
Yeah.
Hi, how's
Yeah,
everyone?
I'm very sorry.
I'm doing great.
Yeah, hi, yeah. I hope everyone's doing good. Sorry, Jesus.
I don't know what direction to look in. My tracking is all wonky, so I apologize to the two of you that are
No.
streaming this.
No,
Hello?
you're fine. You're fine. I should probably open Jade's chat, shouldn't I?
Okay, guys,
mm,
let's D&D.
yes, we
Dungeons
should.
and or Dragons.
Dungeons and or Dragons, right. So, when we last left off, y'all had just completed your job for Jacob and, reclaimed the gold mine for, totally legal mining ventures.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you returned back to Powder Keg, where Jacob had arranged for you to have an old safe house that our local water ganassi is more or less
Familiar with.
familiar with. They got the blood out. They got the blood off the wallpaper. They got the corpse out of the wall. It's very comfy.
clean.
There's hammocks for everyone. Clean. And you all wake up the next morning, rested, more powerful, because you all leveled up, right?
Yep.
We're all level 4, right? Yeah, okay.
I think so.
Yeah, you are. I had to do yours, yeah.
Thank you.
And I even made a map for this just because I felt like it.
Ooh.
Now,
Fancy.
that door should not be a thing.
We have line of sight issues inside of the cabin. That's hilarious, actually.
It's because there's like wooden pillars that the hammocks are attached to. It's not really line of sight issues as much as it
Amazing.
is yeah. So you have a little kitchen. You got like your little meeting room in the middle. You have a bathtub. Unfortunately, y'all gonna have to be polite about it. So you wake up the next morning. Like, so who's waking up where and who's doing what?
I'm waking up and I'm making eggs.
Just making eggs?
Yep. I'm going to ask everyone else as they wake up how they like their eggs.
Alright, how does everyone like their eggs?
Immediately not a conversation that I thought I'd have.
What kind of bird?
Let's assume
You know what?
chicken.
Hang on. I'm gonna roll like a little dice here because I have this table.
The table of eggs.
In the fridge, you find. Oh, we got raided. Hi, raiders. Hello.
Oh, raid.
In the like the little pantry that has like a little small ice crystal in the back to keep things nice and chill because you're in a desert right now. You find axebeak eggs. For those of you that don't know what an axebeak is, it's basically an ostrich. Think a chocobo.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's an egg the size of your head.
I think they're chicken.
Omelet?
All right.
Omelet.
And how about you?
Just scrambled mine.
Huh?
Scrambled.
All right. Cats eat eggs, right?
I eat egg. Egg.
How
They can. They can.
Eggs.
They can.
how do you
Yes.
how do you like your eggs?
He thinks for a moment and just goes. Egg.
All right.
Egg.
Put a raw egg right in front of the cat.
I'm gonna be
I-
honest. If you pop the top off it, they'd probably slurp it out.
I come over to the table and serve everybody eggs and hot sauce and say, I don't know how to cook any of those things. I was just wondering.
Neat.
No hot
Okay.
sauce? Like, wait, is it just like a fried egg or is it?
It's just a scrambled egg with some fantasy Tabasco dashed in it. That's it.
What the fuck?
Does this use a spell slot? It does. Never
Does
mind.
what use a spell slot?
I also don't have it prepared.
I mean, it's the start of the day. You can choose what's prepared.
I don't want to use a spell slot this early.
I would like some eggs, please. Yes.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh my god. All right. Is the cat just staying on the hammock?
Oh, I can cast it as a ritual.
What are you casting?
What are you?
I mean, there's
remember-
two things that I could.
Remember, you do have to prepare it even if you're casting as a ritual, and it is the start of the day, so you do get to pick what you do. What are you are you going to purify food and drink?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
All right.
I mean, I'm not that bad of a cook, probably. Let's find out.
You just said you don't know how to cook any of this.
Uh-huh.
Roll for salmonella.
Don't look. Look.
I'm listening. Oh god.
They might not be the best.
I don't know if I need to purify it or detect it for poison and disease at this point.
You might want to just ritual cast purify just in case.
Yeah, look. It's fine.
Who needs Shield of Faith, right?
I'm just like eating away at my food.
Roll Constitution. No, I'm kidding.
Oh boy. So oh my god. So as you're eating your breakfast and dealing with Eddie's 1-star cooking.
That's generous.
Look, it doesn't go below 1 star. Alright? It's like an Amazon review. You kind of like you look around, you recognize that like this safe house is going to be all right for now, but it's probably not going to be home forever, you know? And y'all probably have aspirations more than just sitting in a building where like you can still see the faint outlines of chalk from like a dead body was. So you all come to the decision of what you all want to do. Like what aspirations do you wish to achieve? Other than changing your eye color on the fly, Xeno.
I'm sorry, I messed it up, okay?
So, well, I guess we're a party now. We handled ourselves pretty well together. Do you guys want to stick together?
I mean, that's what I was saying. We gotta ride the momentum of killing a god.
Yeah, totes. Oh.
How do we do that?
I think...
I'm gonna be honest. I came from like killing rats and running a toll booth.
So, in the books, there's always a quest board, or like a tavern, or I don't know, a mysterious stranger. But I guess I'm kind of the mysterious stranger in this situation, so I don't know really how that parses. But we might need to find one of the other two things.
Definitely strange to me.
Oh,
So, like-
God, am I gonna...
I mean, I've heard you can just go out looking for treasure, right? Like that's just a thing you can do.
Oh yeah, totally. You got a map?
Let me check. I just start like scrounging through my bag for apparently a map that I may or may not have. I absolutely don't. I'm looking for nothing.
As you're looking through the shadows of your bag, a hand comes out and deposits a map on the table, and then gives you like a saucy wave and disappears back into the bag.
Weird flex, but okay.
I'm sorry, whose hand was that?
You don't know. You don't recognize the hand. It was rather dark in color. It's rather dark in color, like almost like this inky kind of pigmentation to it. Wearing a leather half gauntlet and what looked to be some sort of like charcoal gray like shirt, based on the sleeve at least.
That wasn't my hand in the same way that wasn't my cat.
So the hand has tentacles too. Got it. Understood.
That's what I am assuming here.
Are you like looking in the bag to see if you could find the rest of the hand, or?
I have put down the bag. I'm all right not I'm all right not following the disembodied hand currently.
I will peek into the bag. Just like very carefully lift up the top of the
I'll
bag.
just like nudge
with
it
a
over to you
fork.
with my foot.
Just lift up the top of the bag with a fork and looked up. Hello? Who's in there?
As you peek into the bag, you see linens, you know, like
Linens?
you see some like, yeah, you see linens, you know, you see like you see the water skin, you see like the hood from their traveling clothes, you know, you can see like their mess kit, some rope, you know, you can see a tinderbox in there, you know, a few arrows like at the bottom, like rattling around, but you don't see like where a hand could have come from. In fact, like, this bag is sized for a goblin. Like you don't think that you could shove your hand in there like deeper than like maybe like the half of your forearm, let alone like your entire arm.
Well, bag's cursed. Into the fire.
Can I have my things first?
I guess.
Wait, that's a good idea though. Let's just dump out the bag. And if the
Oh.
hand comes out,
Oh, I didn't think of that. That's a good idea.
Just flip it. Yeah.
Okay. I invert said bag.
So you invert the bag, and all of Lyndon's stuff clatters to the floor. No hand, though.
Well, bag's cursed. Into the fire.
Fine by me. I start just like gathering my stuff into like a shirt or something.
You just take like one of like the spare hammocks and just turn it into a bindle.
Anything I can find that'll just that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you just got all your stuff in a hobo bindle.
Perfect. Love it.
Florson's just over here drinking in the kitchen, just not even worried about it.
You've just gone right over to the wine rack, be like, well, this is gonna be one of those days.
And he already knows. He's been dealing with a demon cat. It's nothing new.
I mean, it's a safe house. Your wine options are probably suboptimal.
A lot of it is basically vinegar at this point, but there's enough alcohol content. I don't know. It's like mildly alcoholic vinegar at this point.
It's fine.
He's drunk worse.
There's a thing, a sheet on the table with the hand left us a thing. I don't know. I don't want to touch it. Does anyone else want to deal with this?
3, 2, 1, not it.
Where did you just throw the paper into the fire? Like, I've got to be honest, it's on track for you right now.
Honestly,
And-
I would if I didn't like feel bad about disrupting a DM's very obvious
No,
plan.
look, there are like, I have 17 different ways that this quest can happen.
You already know how this.
And you
party
went
is.
with mysterious hand drops you a letter as the first one? What are
Because
the
it
other
was-
16?
Yes.
You know what? I am. Cat is a avatar of chaos. Cat investigates.
The mysterious hand, honestly, was the funnier one.
Mm.
Alright, so the cat unrolls the paper.
Yes, Cat is avatar of chaos.
Alright, so you unroll the paper, and on it you see it's not so much a map as it is a note. And it reads as follows. Good job clearing out the mines, hero. And like you can kind of feel the sarcasm coming off of the hero. You forgot one thing though.
Sorry, I'm just imagining it. It's like written in like just extra fancy script while the rest is just normal.
Yes, yeah, like the rest of it's like regular solid print, and then hero is in like exquisite like calligraphy. Kobolds are too stupid to get a dragon. And then it stops, and you see dragon is crossed out, and it's like big angry lizard to be their gods. Are you really that incurious? For fuck's sake.
Out of character? Rude.
Yeah. No, the person who wrote this letter is rude. That is their character. That is them.
No, I'm just saying that as a kobold, that's all.
Okay. Fair enough. It should be like, and then the rest of the letter reads as meet come to the wizard tower in the center of Powder Keg, and please try and stay focused for 10 seconds. Like, take your Ritalin or something.
Aww. They called us heroes.
Well, I guess that explains how the hand.
Mm.
The wizard did it.
Yeah.
They make hands all the time.
They do! It's not...
I don't think it's that hard. From my understanding of magics. I can't do it, but that's just a thing, right? They can just make a hand.
Yeah. It's weird. Really uncomfortable, not gonna lie.
Like, is
Are we
the
supposed to
hand
go
the
and
part that's
trust
bugging
this
you?
now?
Hmm.
Do I
What was that?
remember where? Sorry.
You say something, Kiro?
I didn't mean to interrupt, Liv.
No. You can. No, continue. Yours is more important.
I was saying, are we supposed to trust this note now?
I mean, you could not.
I mean, what's there to trust? You said to meet them somewhere. I trust they want us to meet them.
Liv, question.
And they did call us heroes. Maybe it's a job offer.
Yeah.
Do
Who
we
cares?
know where exactly like this was like slotted into in our building?
It was in the hand that came out of Lennon's bag dropped it on the table. So it came out of the bag that you just threw into the fire.
Okay, I will take and use my mage hand and also put letter in fire.
It's just cat paw just starts bapping the letter over to the fire.
Yes.
Nice.
Shadowy cat pub. I can't tell if you hate my character.
Do you do anything that makes it discernible that this hand comes from you, or is there just suddenly another hand whisking
It's
away
like
this letter?
it's like a shadowy hand comes from the shadows, but it's not. It's not like a human hand. It's kitty.
It's like a cat paw.
Yeah.
Dorbs.
Yeah. No. Oh shit! I got. Oh. Speaking of cats, can y'all stop fighting? Fuck.
No.
Sorry, my cats are just fighting over here, and it's really distracting.
The second I see like the cat paw moving this letter, I'm just gonna be like, see, like even the cat can do it. The cat can make a hand.
Oh boy.
Yeah. And the cat's creepy. This surprises no one.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, my point is that if the cat can do it, maybe it's not a scary thing. Maybe it's an easy thing.
Well, okay, so I want to
Hold on,
point out the
windows?
difference.
Are there windows?
They're all boarded up
Okay.
because it's a safe house.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I like take a moment and like look around frantically to see if there's any way to like look into the building. Like, what if there's just a guy like looking in outside?
No, and I will say the hand that dropped the letter was it was a physical hand. It was like an actual like flesh and blood person's hand. Like you could make out like their clothes and everything.
Mhm. I'm not a wizard. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, versus Nightshade's hand, mage hand, which was like ethereal, like you could see that it wasn't like a real hand.
Mhm.
Or is Lennon the character not savvy enough for that?
I'm not a wizard.
Okay.
All right, all right. Oh yeah, that door doesn't actually go anywhere. It goes off the map into the void. So
The void.
Oh,
no,
awesome.
get out of the void! Get out of the void!
So, I mean, I think we should go see a wizard.
Yeah. Sure. That's
Does
a
that
terrible
seem like
idea, but yeah, we should.
You can just not. You can go on your quest board vibe if you want. I do not mind.
I mean, are you concerned about a wizard?
Look, wizards have no sense of right and wrong. They live for a million years and don't have any consequences for their actions. I'm just saying that if we're going to go see the wizard, we need to be careful because they will probably kill us and not even realize it. Like,
yeah, but
have you
if they
met
don't, imagine the kind of crap that they think that's just like spare change to them.
Maybe, but like,
Like we're just gonna walk out with like heirlooms. Like they're. You just said they're like a million years old. Like, what we could just like walk in there and like pick up an old mug and then go to an archaeologist and just trade that in for our next day's meal.
Yeah, okay. I'll cover while you lift some stuff. I'm in.
Sweet.
Lennon, have you read the script? What the fuck?
We need to go see a wizard about the lizard.
Oh boy, okay, fucking, like, Lennon is actually, I feel like Lennon is in my brain and I hate it.
We're good friends. This is all.
Yeah. Alright, so y'all...
We've read the same fantasies.
Yeah. So y'all are y'all are deciding to head to the wizard tower at the center?
Sure.
I mean,
Sounds good.
oh, okay. Alright.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna activate. I don't have a map for this one because I don't anticipate a fight happening. But if a fight happens, well, shit.
Just make
So-
it red if it happens. It's fine.
Yeah, if it happens, I'll just make it red. So you all make your way. the wizard casts penultimate fantasy, and it does, like, you just hear. So
I have
How
a
long-
question.
wait.
what?
It sounds
What?
like multiple questions.
I do too.
I was gonna ask how big the wizard tower is and how far away it is, and like how looming in the distance. Like I want to know
So-
the majesty of this wizard's tower in the middle of town.
So this wizard tower it sits in the middle of town, and it kind of looms above most everything in Powder Keg. So Powder Keg, before the revolution, was like this little podunk mining town. And then when the revolution ended and it became known as, like, oh, this birthplace of the revolution, everything got built up. And in the center of town, after, bribing the wizard to, open a school, this wizard tower was teleported by the wizard from its original home over in the Nemean Empire into the direct center of town, where it now sits, floating about 50 feet off the ground on a chunk of earth from across the continent.
Amazing.
I see.
I love it.
And it just, like, it casts a shadow across the entire town, and just, like, depending on what time of day it is, like, some people, like, you might as well think it's nighttime. It ascends up into the clouds to the point where you can't really even see the top of it.
Hmm. You see what I
And-
mean? Who has something like that?
Are we here at this tower now?
I have questions before that, if we could.
Yes, hit me.
What's the vibe of the town? Like,
So,
it's...
sorry, continue.
Oh, no, go ahead.
So the town's kind of broken into two parts. The outskirts of the town, where the poor people live, and by extension you live, are, well, it's a slum. Like, people are trying to scrape by. There's beggars, people who are, a carriage will come by and be like, "Excuse me, sir, I'll wash your windows, sir. Please, for just a tuppence." Shit like that. And then you also have people who look very, rough, very stab you in the kidney and steal your coin purse kind of thing. Like, you all have learned very much to keep your wealth relatively close as you're walking through. And then as you pass from the poorer district into the richer areas of Powder Keg, things very much turn around. Like, the buildings are a lot newer. Instead of blasted sandstone, it's like marble and, like, more polished stone. People around you are wearing clothes that like nothing you see on a person here is worth less than like 50 gold minimum. Right? Like bare minimum. Like
Are they
even
actually
even the poor people here are richer than you.
Okay. Are the rich people like wary of the others, or are they calm?
The rich people and the rich district and the poor district, there's not a lot of overlap, but mostly because the guards very much patrol that distinction.
Okay.
And the only reason you're really let through is because like you're known as adventurers. You know, they recognize that you're most likely not going to mug someone, because then you'd not get another job in this town. You know, like it's kind of that expectation. The rich people seem a little on edge, but not. They seem a little on edge, but it's not. You can't quite put your fingers on why. Like, they look as if like there's been some news that's kind of spread through the upper echelons of society that just does not sit well with them. And it's clearly news that has passed you by because of where your current living situation is.
Oddly specific, but okay.
Well, you know what I mean, right? Like,
Yeah.
like, oh, Facebook stock dropped 3 points. We wouldn't fucking know, would we, or care? Yeah. It's like, that's like rich people problems.
So it's just like a vibe of like.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just trying to find words in my head. If you have something, go ahead.
Yeah, like it's a vibe of something has people on like at unease, but it's not something that concerns you. At least not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's like they're for lack of a better analogy, just like it's like if a bunch of people are concerned about stocks and crap, and I'm still 21, have no clue what they're talking about, but the stock market hasn't collapsed.
Yeah, like
That kind of vibe.
Oh.
Yeah, that kind of vibe. Like
Okay.
stock market's not collapsed, but
Where it's like,
some
you can
very
tell that
important.
people who know what they're talking about have some type of like. You okay? I get it. Like you
Yeah,
can
like
tell
that asshole
people
on
that
Mad
know
Money is
are
screaming and slapping a
upset, but you
whiteboard.
don't know why.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah.
Can we like try to eavesdrop? Can we perception this? Can we try and like see if people are talking about stuff?
If it's stock prices, my character might actually know about it because my background is as an actuary.
Okay. Give me, if you want to try and listen in, give me a perception check. Eddie, you can do yours at advantage because you're more likely to know what the fuck they're talking about. Okay. Lennon, you gonna do one or?
Yep. That just took me a second, sorry.
Okay. Ooh. Larson, or I'm assuming that Nightshade doesn't give a shit.
Nightshade could not care less. Like,
Is Larson gonna give one?
Larson is a little too dumb to even understand what's being talked about.
like, okay, Nightshade understands fully what's going on, but it affects him so little that he does not care.
Okay, fair. So
Reasonable.
So, Lennon, you hear like people talking about like IRAs and like effective purchasing power and shit like that, and you're just like, "What? I'm a goblin." But Eddie, you're listening to this, and what you're hearing, if you were still in accounting, your boss probably would have had your head through no fault of your own. Apparently, a lot of gold has just completely gone missing, like completely removed from the market.
Oh, fun.
And it's causing a really big hubbub because while gold is accepted, like every nation mints their own coinage, right?
Mm-hmm.
But every nation has a tacit agreement that they'll accept another nation's coinage so long as it's of the same amount. So like a gold coin in the Republic is the same as a gold coin in the Empire, right? Like, say, like across the board, mostly because they're made of the same materials at the same amounts. But the purchasing power of the country itself is based on the amount of gold in circulation in that country. And apparently, a massive amount of gold has just completely vanished, like without a trace, from the treasury back in the capital. And without that, the coinage of the Republic loses a lot of purchasing power overseas. Like, for the individual person, it means nothing, right? A gold coin is a gold coin is a gold coin, whatever. But for businesses, for politicians, and for, say, sending, like, diplomatic bribes, let's be honest, they're bribes, to other nations, it's completely tanked the Republic's purchasing power.
I don't know if this is late medieval, early Renaissance. That would cause massive deflation in the economy as well. Value of gold would skyrocket.
Yeah. So for the poor people, like I said, for the poor people from like interpersonal thing, like gold coin is gold coin. But at that higher level, shit, like businesses can't afford to import goods from out of country.
Yeah.
Politicians can't afford bribes. It's going to cause like so many more issues.
Okay, so, that gold mine is about to become a whole lot more valuable than we thought.
Yeah.
Yep. Value of gold's about to skyrocket, and a lot of people are being real sad about it.
So the thing that catches your ear, and well, catches both of your ears, honestly, because it's not like it's something that's pretty easy. Is that like when they say gold has disappeared, they mean disappeared, as in vanished into the ether.
Well, that
So-
means he was a good thief.
All right, okay. And this worry continues until you reach the center of town, where the seat of government, the town hall, for lack of a better term, sits in front of you. Though it's kind of in a perpetual shadow and covered in quite a bit of earth dust, as the big ass wizard tower, like sitting on foreign soil, just hovers above. And there's just like a few, there's just rope ladders just slung over the side that go up 50 feet.
So do you think he ever threatens to crush City Hall if they don't do what he wants?
Oh god, I would if it was me.
Nightshade just has this unbelievable urge to knock over the tower. That is the only thing going through his head.
You're just wondering if you can make a mage hand big enough to just bap it over.
Yes. For no like moral or other justifications, just because it's a tall tower, and it should be knocked over.
What fair?
How high is it? Like,
The ladders go up 50 feet.
oh, that's not bad.
And you see, like, there's, like, plenty of ladders. And you do see, like, the occasional person, like, going up or down the ladder. Almost all of them appear to be wizards of some flavor, like, students of the guy who owns the tower. It's mostly only, like, first, like, you know, very, like, low-tier, like, students who are going up and down. The rest of them, like, are visibly, like, misty stepping up and down. The ladder is kind of like, oh, hey, you suck at magic tax, basically.
We have to climb up, don't we?
Yeah, unless you have a way to fly. Or teleport.
Oh, that was in character.
Oh, sorry.
to
Just tell
the
sometimes.
to the party.
I can swim. Doesn't help, but I can.
I was very curious as to why you mentioned that for a second. Yep. Okay.
The big twist is that Eddie does CrossFit. She can't wait to tell everyone.
That would not be out of character.
Here. Okay, no, that the idea is too stupid for the current situation. No, bad Xeno.
So hear me out. I feel like I feel like we're at a very small crossroads here. Because we can climb a ladder and go see a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
A wizard that's invaded the privacy of our safe house.
Yeah, wizards do that.
Yeah. Or we go check out what's at City Hall. It's right there.
Okay.
I don't know, I figured they might have a job board.
Yeah. Now, City Hall also doubles as a as like a where the adventurers
What's going on
League
about the whole
hangs
thing?
out. Yeah.
The why everyone's upset. Maybe City Hall knows what it's about. If we're curious about that more.
Yeah.
Do you want to get involved?
You want to deal with wizards or with a politician?
Literally what I was about to say.
Bold of you to assume they're the same person.
What's the difference?
Maybe that's why the wizard's above City Hall.
Honestly, it makes sense, doesn't it?
It's magocracy. What's the magic?
Yeah,
What do
no,
they call
yeah,
that?
you're right. Megocracy, yeah.
Cool.
You just go in and the mayor's office is empty. A wizard teleports in and then quickly teleports a suit onto himself. Hello, my fellow Americans.
Lors is just gonna start climbing the ladder because he wants to go meet the sky dwarves. They have their own kingdom up there.
The worst part is you're not wrong. In this world, dwarves invented flying machines because they reached the surface and where they were
Right, that's really
unimpressed, and they just saw like another roof above them and were like, all right.
That's
That's
amazing. I love
unironically
that.
why flying machines exist in this setting. And all of the flying machines have a drill on the front in case they come across a cloud that's too tough.
Okay, Liv, question.
Mm-hmm.
How much do I specifically weigh?
I mean, you probably weigh maybe 10 pounds max.
It's like 15 pounds max.
No, because Tetra weighs 15 pounds, and this is not, and Tetra's a strength build. This is a charisma build, Cat.
There.
Pardon.
Okay.
What do you say? Did you want to mage hand yourself?
I wanted to catapult myself,
Oh,
and that's something I can actually do.
The catapult.
jeez.
But perhaps for another time. We'll see.
If you cast fucking levitate on yourself, you could do that, which
I
we
don't
established.
I don't have levitate. That's. I have catapult though, so.
Yeah. Look, if you could find a way to lessen your weight, I will let you catapult yourself.
No, when you said catapult, it ups the weight every time you upcast it.
Oh, right. Shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah. But sorry, everyone continue.
So the dwarf wants to go and meet the wizard. The rest of you are what's the rest of everyone doing? Like, he's a
do you
dwarf.
think,
His
Eddie?
movement speed's not that high.
I mean,
I'm good with whatever you guys want to do.
I'm just curious to see if he's gonna make it all the way up there, and it's dwarves, heights. That's not a thing. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's not. I'm just saying, it's a pretty high up there for
I mean, he's got a ladder to hold on to.
All right. So Larson, you climb the ladder. It's like, it's for you. It's a little difficult because your limbs are shorter than really the intent.
Oh no.
Huh?
The me.
Oh no.
I am also a small.
And also, you're wearing heavy armor. But you get to the top, and you're just like you're there, just like it's like a Rocky montage. You're climbing. Eye of the Tiger's going. You get to the top. You're just like heavily breathing. Your face is just like beet red. It's redder than your beard.
The rest of the party is somehow already there.
Honestly, if the rest of you want to go see the wizard, I will allow that. Or you could just shout up to Lorson, "Hey, we're going to go see the mayor," and he has to climb back down.
Oh no, I'm going
go
up.
that-
If one person's climbing, I'm going up.
I should probably be the last person to go up, because after me it's gonna be wet, and
It's gonna be
wet
wet.
ladder is not gonna be great for whoever's
One
next.
of you should probably carry the cat.
No, I don't need to do that. I got climbing speed.
How would a cat climb a ladder that's made for people?
I have a
Carefully.
climbing speed, Liv. I don't
Cat-
need the
cats-
ladder.
I could imagine that easily.
Xeno, it's a rope ladder.
No, but
Mhm.
I can just climb up the side of the tower because I have a climbing speed.
The Xeno, it's floating.
Oh.
Someone like the block of earth that is like that the tower is sitting on is itself like I think like if you account for that block of earth, the lowest point on that is maybe like I don't know, like 30 feet, like off the ground. Someone needs to yeet you 30 feet. Can anyone throw a 10-pound animal that far?
Wait, can't the cat
Reinforce.
just mage hand itself up?
No, because a mage hand is for things that are 5 pounds or lower.
okay,
The-
sorry.
Well, then I'm gonna have to make a jump.
Hear me out though. 2 mage hands.
No. I just gotta make a jump.
Oh my fuck! God damn it! All right.
I just gotta jump. I just gotta jump.
What is your jump distance normally?
Did we ever figure that out? How we were doing jump? Because I remember you said
yeah,
you wanted to
jump.
rework it.
Oh
I-
yeah, I never did that, did I? Fuck.
I think you said you wanted it to be athletics instead of just strength.
Yeah, because if it's strength, it doesn't make a lot of sense. When you make a high jump, you leap in the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength mod, and move at least 10. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
This
Okay.
this will be as if it was like a running jump because of Katniss.
Yeah, because you're a cat.
Yes.
All right. What is your? Hang on. I have a. Hang on. So you need to be able to jump 30 feet. Or
So the thing is 50 feet up.
well, yeah, but the earth is there's 20
Oh,
feet of earth
gotcha.
below the tower. Okay, so you have a strength of 6.
So we're looking at. So like, it would be 8 because we're doing athletics, right?
Yeah.
It would be 8 plus 3 because you add 3 each time, right? Or
Mhm.
you 3. So times that by 3 because that's how jump works.
So 11 times 3.
Yeah.
I
so
absolutely. So I punched in all of this into a jump calculator. By the way,
Okay.
I absolutely fucking despise that you just barely make that with the jump spell.
Don't worry, I can make it. Don't worry, I got it.
Yeah, you literally like okay. So by this jump calculator, I've got up here. If you're jumping to grab something, like grab a ledge, right? You literally just barely make it. Like as you just take a running jump, and you leap, and you just sink your claws into the very bottom of the clump of earth that the tower is sitting on. Oh god, I hate cats sometimes.
What do you mean? I just did the cat thing. That's all,
I know
that's
you
all it
did.
is.
I know you did. Alright. Yeah, so y'all just see the cat just jump 30 feet straight up. And just start scampering up the side of the earth.
Huh, neat.
I hate this is wacky.
I don't know what more response you expect.
Can Lorson make a history check on the Earth that the building is on?
I don't see why not. Sure.
Yeah, it's dwarf. Dwarfs know things.
Dwarves? Yeah, you've got like stone cunning, so
Stone
yeah, you
cunning.
can do that.
I mean, his int isn't great, but you know what? Here we go.
I mean, don't you get like
I
advantage
believe-
because you're a dwarf?
You are considered proficient in history and add double proficiency bonus.
Okay, so do your best.
That's just a normal roll.
Fucking
Hey!
Jesus, of course. Wait, add double proficiency. So isn't that
Yeah,
wait, that's
21.
insight. That's insight, not history.
Oh, you're right. Whoop, my bad. Clicked on the wrong thing. Whoops. I mean,
Okay, well then you add 4 because you do double proficiency. So that's
still a 19.
a 19 still. Yeah. So looking at this, well, you were raised outside of dwarven culture, so So I'm trying to think how you would react to this. So you know enough to know that this Earth is from the western side of the continent, like the complete opposite side, and based on its volcanic. What's the word I'm looking for? Volcanic content. You reckon that it comes from the coast of the Nemean Empire, within sightlines of the mountain that the Selenian Megocracy is from. And then you look at the tower and you recognize, oh yeah, no, that's Selenian. That's Selenian. And you are aware, as a dwarf, that the Megocracy a long time ago subjugated the dwarves. Until fairly recently, where they've come to kind of an uneasy truce as a dwarven archmage was elected, which honestly is kind of an awkward situation because the leader of the dwarves is also the leader of the people that subjugated them. But seeing as you are not from that mountain, it doesn't really affect you all that much outside of maybe like a weird racial pride. I don't know. But yeah, this guy is from the group of mages that are kind of dicks.
As opposed to what exactly?
Group mages that aren't dicks.
Uncertain that exists, but go on.
I'm main wizard. Why would you hurt me so?
Go read your
All right.
books, nerd.
Oh no, I gotta get a date for wizard prom, and prom is tomorrow. Alright. So is Eddie and Lennon coming up the ladder as well?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So you both come up the ladder as, I guess, the cat is just sitting there looking superior as always. Fucking bastard. And Lorson is like, I don't know, licking some dirt or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got to find out where it came from. He had to taste it.
Yeah. He just got like a mouthful of dirt.
Well,
I'll have you know that is a real scientific method.
Oh my god, actually?
Yes, some rocks. Well, you don't want to just lick a rock that you don't know anything about because it could be bad. But sometimes to test, like if you're fairly sure what you're doing, like sometimes to test what type of a rock it is, a geologist will literally just lick it. Because like the texture or the textures or the taste can tell you more about what exact type of rock it is.
Lick the rocks.
That's it. Minerals have tastes.
Just like the rocks.
The Dungeons and Dragons players are unironic rock lickers. I need to keep reinforcing this in my brain.
Did you see the bit? Did you see the bit in Baldur's Gate 3 with the spider meat?
The what?
I'll leave it alone.
But
Linen.
now I'm interested.
Linen.
You can lick
next week.
some meat.
Next week, Linen.
Yeah.
You're showing me where that is.
Yeah, I'll show you how to lick the meat. Oh
Yes,
god, I'm so sorry.
I wish to lick the meat. I wish to slurp all over the meat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm so
Like
sorry.
the video.
Jeez. All right. Okay. So, as you approach,
Now that we're up
yes, the tower. Right. Yes, the wizard tower where there is a wizard within.
Yes.
Geologist
So as
I
you
apologize.
approach, no, you're fine. So as you approach the tower, you see one of the shadows move, and a creature steps literally out of the shadow. Like literally the shadow takes form. And a tiefling stands before you.
Oh.
Yeah. So it doesn't take a genius to recognize that it's the same skin color, same like general shirt, same gloves as the hand that delivered the letter.
Okay, you
And-
underestimate how obtuse we can be.
Yes, why I'm saying you recognize it. I'm not letting you disagree.
Okay.
I'm sorry. And this
Player
tiefling.
agency.
I'm sorry. Because I knew you
We
would.
got-
You'd be like, "Whose hand is that?"
But that's fun.
I know.
I was just gonna be like, hello, we have an appointment.
We have an
so,
appointment?
Yeah.
So
it's
Larson.
in
Sorry. Yeah,
Go on.
because it's the letter. Yeah. So Lorson, you know about tieflings. Namely, you know what you were taught about them. Is that they are cursed by your former god and are to be destroyed on sight.
But that's also why Lorson left.
Yeah. So just letting you know, like you kind of have like this twinge in your heart of like, I was raised my entire life to kill these things. But you also recognize that the way this thing is moving, the way it looks, and just its general vibe is very similar to the cat.
They also caught me licking dirt. So, Lorson's feeling a little exposed at this second.
So as this shadow tiefling steps forward, she folds her arms and and they go, "Well, it took you long enough, heroes." And you could just feel the calligraphy in her words. I keep doing that. Sorry, this character used to be she, her, but I made them they, them, and I haven't made the brain switch yet. Sorry. So you finally made it, heroes. I take it you're accepting that appointment that the master of this tower has laid for you?
The what?
The appointment that the master of the tower has laid before... Weren't you an accountant? Is this why you stopped being an accountant? Were you always this dim?
Rude. Why is
There
this
they
person
are.
being rude to you?
Look, we just got a piece of paper that said go up a 300 ladder steps. I'm a little bit out of it, okay?
Oh, they let out a sigh and they're like, I said spring for a teleport pad, but no. And then they snap their fingers, and their shadow lashes out, attaches to each of your shadows, and just you are engulfed. And the next thing you know, you're in a room that looks like a cottage, like a summer cottage from someone's grandma. And you see a beaded curtain on the other side with an archway, and there you can smell various pies. And a voice from within, an elderly sounding voice, shouts, "Leisure, did you bring them?" And the tiefling responds, Yes, I did. I did, Master. Sorry, fucking my cat is being a butt. Get away from my chair.
What did I do?
Sorry, no, my cat was trying to scratch at my chair. I'm sorry.
No, but what'd I do? I'm not being a butt.
Mm.
I'm gonna like pick up our cat though and like hold on to it now
Yeah.
But
after being shadow teleported.
Why? Why hold on to me?
Because I feel like I might need you as a weapon.
Oh. I mean, I was gonna try to knock over all of the pies, but
The pies are in
Fine.
another, are in the,
All
are,
the more
are
reason
through
to
the
hold on to
archway.
you.
Yeah.
Liv, I have mage hand.
Oh,
So the mental image there just got me.
yeah.
But I am
Just,
being
Yes,
held.
Master.
just a little cat like trying to reach out from like in my arms and just cast mage hand to bat the pie.
Mm.
Oh, that's so cute.
The tiefling goes, yes, Master Terran. If you'll need me, I'll be doing my actual job. And then she just snaps her fingers again, and her own shadow, their own shadow, just consumes them, and then they're gone, leaving you in this very, very like, it's like going to grandma's house. Like there's even like a table in the middle of the room. There's even like a small bowl of butterscotch candies, like that level. Can I get a perception check from anyone who wants to look around this room?
Sure.
Oh boy. Okay. So, absolute yikes from Eddie. But Lorson, Linen, and Nightshade, you all notice the beaded curtain at the other end. It's really hard to miss. Like, the rest of this just looks like Grandma's house. But then, like, you see the beaded curtain and something seems off. Can each of you make an Arcana check? Everyone but Eddie.
Okay, but how does the butterscotch taste? Are they good?
Oh, it is the most magically delicious butterscotch you've ever tasted. If it tastes like,
Nice.
despite the fact it is like a hard candy butterscotch, it tastes like a soft like toffee kind of butterscotch.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So, Lorson, all you notice about the beaded curtain is it's really pretty and seems to kind of like glow in the light. Like you're really tempted to like just reach out and touch it. Nightshade and Linen, you both recognize that'd be a bad idea.
May I do a thing?
Mm-hmm.
More so for flavor at this point, because I'm sure you're gonna throw me the information that would give me anyway.
Uh-huh.
But can I just throw primeval awareness down right now?
Okay, what does that do?
Sense whether there are aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead present.
Go through that list one more time at half speed.
It's actually a pretty big range. Maybe that's not what we need. Whatever, I'm doing it anyway. It's within 1 mile, so this is a pretty big range.
Yes.
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, undead. It doesn't reveal their location or number. Just
if there is one.
Within
Just
a
if
mile.
there's one
yes.
in the city.
okay, within a mile. Good.
I mean, I kind of ruined that.
Yeah, like you're holding one technically.
Cool.
So yes, yeah, it's the least useful spell. Yes.
I'm sorry, Lennon.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if it gives me anything. It doesn't give me anything more specific than that. No, just that it. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It does tell me what types of the creatures are present within.
Within a mile of you, you sense. Well, I don't want to call it a dragon.
It says. Hold on. Before. Let's make a call here because it says the following, like, sense whether the following types of creatures are present. Would that give me specifically which ones of those types, or just that in general?
I don't know.
Because it
I
feels weird.
think it would. I think it would. I think it would. Yeah.
Yeah, because it feels
So-
weird if it's just like a mile wide Spidey sense and not like a hey, there's a more specific threat. You know what I mean?
So you definitely sense an aberration. Say hi, Xeno.
Oh, is that our?
I'm
our
not.
kitty?
No, I'm not an aberration. Liv, we went over this.
Well, I mean,
You know, even like, if you're going mechanically, like the aberrant mind is not a aberration, explicitly.
I mean, like, what do you count as then, by your
Well,
reckoning?
Oh, from like for this character specifically, it would effectively be your universe's like fiendish stuff.
I
Right?
guess you're right. Yeah. So yeah, you did a fiend. Yes.
That's included.
so-
so.
Yeah. Celestial. Yes. Dragons don't exist. Elementals, no. Fae, no. Fiends, of course. Undead, surprisingly, yes.
Okay, so I don't know the numbers or anything, just that those things exist within a mile.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this town is about like a couple miles. So like within the rich district, at the very least, those things are here.
I'm gonna actually click that for you. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, so people can see on the stream as well. Good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as you see Lorson kind of like resisting the urge to reach out and touch these, you both look at them and you recognize small fires dancing in the beads. This is a bead curtain made entirely out of necklaces of fireball.
Those are pretty rocks.
If any of those beads break, it casts fireball centered on itself, which can break other beads.
That's amazing. I love this.
You are essentially trapped in a room with no clear exit except for a beaded curtain made out of fireballs. And you can still smell like apple pie cooking in the next room.
Hey, Eddie.
Yeah.
I don't think we can leave.
What?
That curtain's made
What?
of fire, I think. The curtain. I'm going to be trying to be quiet saying this to Eddie. Just the curtain. The curtain.
Yeah. What about it?
The beads they're magic?
Well, yeah, this is a wizard's place. Everything's magic.
Yeah, we can't go that way.
Have you had these sweets? These things are magic too. We should try one.
Like actual magic or like they're so good they're magic?
I don't know, but let's say yes.
I immediately take like 2 of them. But yeah, we shouldn't go through that and I don't know, if we don't break it maybe it's okay.
I mean,
Just don't go through like be careful with the beads.
you usually don't break beads when you walk through beads anyways, so I'm...
Yeah, but
It's
maybe
like-
it's right to blow up. I don't know. Like
But, like, now I'm nervous about it, so now I'm probably gonna be, like, super self-aware when I go through there, and I'm probably gonna break a bead now.
At this point,
Yeah,
Morrison is
don't-
like
don't do it.
gently inspecting the beads.
don't do it.
Wait, actually?
Don't do that.
Oh boy. Alright, hey Lorson, deck save, please.
Okay. Oop.
I hide under the table.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so Lorson, as you poke one of the beads, you see that the little chains attaching the beads to the curtain itself is very weak, and you see one of the links fracture a little bit. But you see it early enough that you're able to just quickly like catch the bead before it falls off the curtain in a gloved hand. Please add 1 bead of fireball to your inventory.
Lennon,
Look,
are
I
you...
found something.
Hmm.
It's shiny.
Lennon, are you still carrying me?
Probably. I probably wouldn't have thought to put you down.
Probably for the best.
I feel like Xeno would just kill all of you with knocking all the beads off.
I
no.
was going to paw at the beads. Yes.
If you make like any motion in my arms towards the curtain, I'll just hold you tighter.
Yes, that is what's happening. I
Okay.
am trying to lunge out at the beads, but you are holding me very tight.
Yes,
Like-
I'll probably pick up on that and like realize what's going on. Yeah.
Nightshade's eyes are like massive dinner plates. like when a cat sees like a mouse.
I just like my kitty scritches instead.
Mm. Oh god. Alright. So you wait and you eat some of the butterscotch, and it is the most delicious stuff you've ever tasted. And you hear the shuffling of like slippers on hardwood floor. You know, that shh of like an old person who's not strong enough to lift their legs high enough and they're wearing slippers. And around the corner, wearing a bathrobe and a very sorry, good.
Before we continue, just for a point of like importance, I do clarify to Lorson that bead will explode.
Again, it's a wizard's
Just
home. Everything
yeah.
probably will explode.
But just because Lorson said that it was a pretty thing, I just want to make sure that I have a chance to be like, no, that's a fireball. Be very careful.
But it's mine.
You can have it, but it's just it's dangerous. Please be careful.
Who's going to break it?
Don't know
So-
how to respond to this.
I mean, I'm kind of tempted to just let you guys keep riffing if you want, but like, alright. So you hear this shuffling coming from around the corner, and wearing a bathrobe, a very pointed wizard hat, and with a long beard, steps an old man holding an apple pie. And as he's walking, you see him step towards the bead curtain. And before you can say anything to say, no, hey, hang on a minute, it's gonna explode, he walks right through it, and the beads work like a normal bead curtain. Like you see them kind of like rustle and move with enough force that like if Lorson poking it could have knocked it free, these things definitely should have come off. But no, for him it works like a completely normal bead curtain. As he comes through, and he sits like at like an open space at the little table and places the apple pie down. He's like, "Come, friends, come! I've made a pie perfect for the occasion. I hope you like apple."
I do. Thank you so much.
He'll pull out like a small magic wand, and he'll just do like a small like swishing motion to like make 5 slices, and then 5 slices of pie disappear from the pie tin and reappear on plates in front of you, each of you, and him as well.
Larson just doesn't even
Is
hesitate.
it still safe to eat after that?
Probably.
Larson just doesn't even hesitate. Just
Fair.
digs in immediately.
Lorson does not explode, so it's probably safe. I just want to specify, Lennon, your ranger thing, like, does it like pop off like when one of those creatures is around you, or is it like, or is it
The
just
way
like you
I'm
have like a
reading it, it's an
vague
action.
sense?
Like I think it's the primeval awareness. Like I think it's just a one-off. I have to activate it to use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a
So,
passive.
like, okay, so like even if like, sorry, this is just something that came to mind for later, but like, if one of those creatures was like sitting right next to you, you'd have no idea.
Not unless you cast
Not
it.
unless well, even if I cast it, I would just only within like a fucking mile know that existed.
Yeah.
But not that it would be
Yeah,
like
not where it
standing
is.
right behind you or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not where it is or how many there are. Nothing like that.
same
Doesn't
thing with-
Larson?
No, it's just I was just about to say it's the same thing with Divine Sense. Actually no, Divine Sense you know the location, but it's only Celestials, Fiends, and Undead.
Okay. I wanted to make sure it wasn't just like a passive, like
No, it's
passive
an
divine
active.
sense. All right.
So what? You have some sort of scrying mage or whatever?
He lets out like a laugh. He's like, "Oh no, I I've been around the block. I've messed with quite a few schools. My current favorite is actually evocation. I knitted this nice bead curtain over here the other day. Can't find my necklaces of fireball anymore, though.
Right. Got it. Well, this has been lovely.
What's the matter? You don't want to stay with the senile evocation wizard?
Where did you get the beads? What land did they come from?
I'm starting to worry about Lorson.
I think Lorson and the wizard might be on the same mind space right now. Hang on a minute. The wizard turns to you very seriously and says, I found a clam, and I opened it, and inside was the bead. Lennon, you immediately know there is no such thing as a clam of fireballs. The wizard is either actually senile or it is fucking with him.
Amazing. I'm gonna just nod along though. I'm not gonna give any indication that yeah.
Oh, clam of fireballs actually sounds real. Just it's like an awakened clam that could just shoot a fireball out of its mouth, like on a D6.
Yeah, that's actually awesome though.
You know what? No, that exists now. That exists now. Maybe it's not natural, but it exists somewhere. Someone
really
made
good
it now.
AC.
Yeah. This wizard made them so that he could harvest balls of fireball pearls.
Oh shit! And then he let them go into the ocean because he forgot
because wizards have no
they
sense
were
of right and wrong.
Exactly. Yeah, he looks at each of you and he's like, "So you're the heroes Leisure told me about, hmm? The ones who went into the gold mine?"
Yeah, I mean...
Is that cat eating a pie? Can I even eat apple pie?
Yes.
Okay. But yes,
Depending on spices.
continue, weird bipedal Vaporeon.
First of all, how dare you? But moving apart from that, yes, we are heroes. It's definitely posed as if it was a question.
I mean, is this the part where we sell ourselves or what? Is this a job interview?
I think so. Is this a job interview?
I mean, in a way.
In that case,
Okay.
we have managed to kill one god.
Yep.
Did
One
you?
god.
And a number of
And-
enemies, yes.
Well, I figured if you would have killed a god, I would have heard about it at bingo night.
Several minions.
You go to bingo night with gods?
And cultists as well. We killed a bunch of cultists.
Yes, many cultists.
And
I played
Yep.
catch with a lizard.
So yes, we're heroes.
yeah,
I
totally.
would say. Yeah, I would say so.
Ah, well, I suppose you'll do. I didn't Leisha. She's such a wonderful assistant. She arrived from somewhere called a hospice, and just has been such a wonderful help. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there's been some strange goings on around the town, and I figured I would do my diligence as the town's wizard to try and look into things. But
Wait, she was on hospice?
no, she was sent from the hospice to him.
Are you doing
That's
okay, sir?
That's where you go before you die, right? Like that's what
Yes.
that means.
That's
Yeah.
yes.
So, like, does that mean that you saved her life, or does that mean that, like,
I think it means
What?
that he's dying. I think it's like she's a carer,
Oh,
a
she's a
home
nurse.
care, a home, yeah.
Oh, she's the
Yeah,
wizard's in hospice. Oh, I get it.
You
Okay.
got it. You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like this, like looking at this man, you see that he is like aggressively old. Like it is like this is the oldest person you've ever seen. Like they are a human, but like they're so old their wrinkles have wrinkles. Like it is very clear this person is basically kept alive by like the magic in their veins.
I have so many questions. Specifically, I want to know how many schools of magic existed when he was of my age.
Are you gonna ask him that?
No, I'm gonna say that
Okay.
out loud to my companions, but not directly at him.
Okay. What? Schools? Well, back in my day, they didn't call them schools, they called them buildings of education. And then we got school from somewhere. I don't know where we got that from.
I don't
Uh,
think that makes sense in context, but okay.
I don't.
What? Sorry.
They had buildings when you were a kid?
Well, like, they weren't as grand as this tower, but...
Is it because
Had a
bards
roof.
go to college?
What?
Did the bards bring in the schools?
Probably.
When he was a
I was
kid, they
never...
still have hunter-gatherers.
I was never one for that bardic nonsense. I picked up an instrument once, and well, there's a tower. There's a tower in Caronia to the north that, well, if you're ever up that far north, you'll see what happened.
Ominous.
Huh.
Just,
Are you doing okay, sir?
I'm doing fine. I'm practicing. What you see, I've decided to take up a new hobby, cooking.
Ah. What are you cooking?
Mostly pies.
Okay. I mean, that figures. Isn't that baking? I'm sorry. We don't need to get into that. I've lost track myself here. What do you need us for?
Right. Oh, you wily heroes getting me distracted about the good old days. Yes. So, we have an issue where people are hearing things. And I'm not, which is like a weird change.
Right.
Yes, you see, there's been this strange behavior where people have been going missing, and it's usually people from the wealthier side of town, people with gold. And what's weirder is, well, I'm sure you've heard, roughly 50% of the treasury disappeared overnight as if by magic. It's actually why they took my door off in case it was me that did it.
And
That's why you need the bead curtain.
Exactly.
I see.
I mean, it get drafty. The curtain keeps it warm.
real quick, Liv.
Yeah.
Back in my day, there were only 2 schools of magic, and they were both uphill.
By the way, I will point out, 90% of what he says about reminiscing is just him being senile.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
The majority of it is bullshit.
Oh, absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, don't take him as a valid source of lore. And unless something he says turns out to be true, but then you won't find out for like a few sessions yet.
It's called foreshadowing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Does Lorson fall for his bullshit?
Yes.
What roll do I need to make for this?
You would need to make a history save. History
Alright.
check.
Alright. Well,
Oh, right. Your intelligence is wild. Okay.
See. But see, here's the thing. Eddie's not that smart either.
Oh, no.
I think I'm
I don't
perfectly
know.
mediocre.
I mean,
Yeah.
Lorson can understand. There's a little bit of something wrong here.
Yeah, like maybe like he's got the details wrong or like something, but like you're not sure if it's entirely bullshit, but you're pretty sure you remember from history books. Hang on a minute, that's not why that is.
I bet you took your own door off to make room for the beads.
Lorson really wants those beads, huh?
Say, do you remember those stories about the treasure?
What treasure?
You know, everyone's been talking about the big treasure that's been hidden away. You know something about that, don't you?
Like he just kind of blinks slowly, and he's just like, the treasure. And he just starts like looking off into the middle distance, and he's completely dead to the world. Fortunate Son begins to play. Like he looks like he's just kind of stuck, and like he's not. He's just like, I'm not responding at all.
I
He
think
will
I see what
keep
you're
like
trying to do there, but I don't think it worked.
I mean, I don't. I kind of stun locked him. I guess is that something?
We could look around, I guess, if we want.
Yeah.
Do you
Not
think
what I was
he's
going for, but I'll
I'm
take
gonna
it.
get up and like I'm gonna just walk around the room and see if he notices.
no. He just completely like looking like dead off like into the thing. You see his like mouth is like slightly like mouthing things. Like he's lost in his memories.
So can I clip one of the strings of beads?
Give me a sleight of hand.
You know, you've been playing too much Baldur's Gate when your brain says hit F5 in tabletop.
Hey Eddie,
Hi.
make me a deck save, please.
Gladly. This one. Oh, mind you, I get several bonuses against things.
Yeah.
I think.
So you go to snip one of the beads, and as you snip it, the bead like just kind of like get like the torque of like the pliers or whatever you're trying to use there sends the bead like just flying up and over, and just as it's careening down to the ground, you just leap to the side and just and it just lands in the palm of your hand, like just like you kind of like soften your body so that it just kind of like sinks into your palm a couple inches.
Nice.
You just let out like this sigh of relief. Add a bead of fireball to your inventory.
Oh, there's only one in the string?
Basically, like he's taken apart multiple necklaces of fireball into individual beads.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like
Nice.
so there's just like hanging strings, and then on those strings are like small chains with these beads on them. And the chains are very flimsy, so that if anyone who's not the wizard or not very, very careful moves through them, the beads will all drop off and just go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I have no idea how to.
If you unlock your inventory sheet.
Wait, there's an add button. I found it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm
You're
good.
using
I'm
the
good.
default sheet.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
just-
me. I'm doing
Nope,
great.
you added 2.
Go on.
Yeah. Why are you adding so many?
Adding what? Oh, hey, they're down here.
Yeah.
You have to click add and then you just rename it.
Yeah. Just
I
rename
didn't
it
know
to
that.
like bead of fireball. Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Go ahead and keep going. I'll figure it out.
Okay. All right. So while Eddie's doing that, what are the rest of you doing? So you can make your way past the curtain if you're feeling crafty. The wizard looks like he's just going to be stuck in that memory until someone jostles him out of it.
I would like to acquire an additional pie.
Okay. Are you going to try to get past the curtains?
Oh, are they past the? Sorry.
Yeah,
My
so the
my
kitchen.
mental image of how this was set up was
Yeah.
a little
So
different.
yeah, you're in the living room, and then through
Yes.
the curtain you can see
Yes, into the
kitchen.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
Hmm. Can we see where the pies are?
You can. Like you can see them like on like through the, if you look through the kitchen, you see there is a window that is open and you can see multiple pies of all different types sitting on the windowsill. And you also recognize by the fact that if you stand up, you can see down over the edge of the window and see clouds that you are basically at the top of the tower. You're surprised there's breathable air.
Wait. So is there a window in our current room?
Not in your current room, no, but in the kitchen there is.
Okay.
I don't think you have Featherfall, do you?
I do not. I mean,
I'll
I could have.
I'll just walk through.
You're just blitzing through the curtain?
Well, not blitzing.
Like, are you
Just
being
a walk.
careful?
Fairly.
Okay.
Just calmly
Okay.
walking through like the old man did.
All right. If you're calmly walking through.
You know what? No, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna dodge the beads.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking weave through. I'm gonna acrobatics my way through.
All right.
Question,
Give
Lennon,
me an acrobatics check. Oops,
Is
sorry.
Lennon still carrying me?
Would you like to be carried, or are you?
That is your character's choice. If-
Oh no.
I will carry you like a football as I acrobatics through.
Okay.
All right,
Does that have
acrobatics
any-
check, please.
Does that have any impact carrying our companion?
How much are you wiggling?
I mean, I've been given food and I'm not really like struggling to get out at the moment.
Okay.
though.
You
So
are
give me a
going
regular.
straight through the beads, though. How does that affect your little cat brain?
Mm,
Tiny cat brain.
okay.
Just normal roll or what?
Are they like genuinely like full on fireball?
Inside, so like they are little ceramic beads that are transparent, and inside you can see dancing flame.
Hmm. How
So it
big
looks
is the
like someone.
room?
This is about like a, I don't know, 30-foot square room.
Hmm.
So if these detonate, it will most likely take y'all out.
Okay, as a player, I will make the conscious decision to hold off.
I'm gonna do a roll.
Like, well, actually, wait, no, hang on. Fireball's only 20 feet, and the beads are on both sides. So it would be like it'd be a 10-foot explosion all the way around. Oh boy.
No.
Oh no. All right. So Lennon,
Hey,
you try and
honestly, I just want to say, that's an 8, and it could have been a 2,
Mhm.
but I'm still that dexterous that it's an 8 instead of a 2.
Mhm.
Either
That's-
way, I do understand that it's an 8. Let's
Yeah. It was a 10. It was a 10 to get through. Oh, jeez. All right. So, Lennon, as you like dive through, as you dive through, you come by on the other side, thinking you're completely safe, and you're holding this cat, and you're like, "Yes!" And you look back behind you, and you see one bead at the very top, jostling. And you're lucky it's only one bead because you got an 8. If it was a 2, it would have been all of them. And that bead, you just see it almost in slow motion as it disconnects, drops. Oh wait, Eddie, you're within 10 feet of this too, aren't you? Because you're sneaking the bead at the same time.
I'm gonna catch
Liv,
it. I'm gonna
Liv.
make this nut.
I was gonna ask, yes, Liv. Like, how far away is it? I guess.
So you're both within 10 feet of this curtain.
Okay.
Like, also, all 3 of you are. So this thing is dropping. This thing is falling.
Mm-hmm.
Unless someone has something that lets them, like, catch something out of the air.
Oh, you mean like the thing that I have that lets me catch things out of the air?
Yeah.
You might have made a mistake phrasing it that way.
That's great.
Fucking. I was about to say, okay, it's going to be a decently high DC though. Like I was about to say, okay, but that's gonna be like an 18.
Now burn a key point.
Wait, where would you throw it?
I don't care. It's just
What? No, I'm
funny.
just gonna pocket it. You don't
That'd be
have to throw
hilarious.
it. That's not required.
No,
Oh, it'd
I
be
was making it joke.
funny. It'd be funny if you just went, I throw it out the window, and it just hits a budrigar outside the fucking.
No, the
Only
bead
if another
falls,
one's in the
and
pocket. Yep.
Eddie doesn't even look at it. Just her hand snaps out, grabs the bead, and puts it in her pocket. Doesn't even look. Just snags it.
I should not. Here I was wanting someone to explode. You fucking, I'll let you have it. Why not? Fuck it. Who cares? Lennon only missed it by 2.
Why do you want us
Quantity
to
two?
die so bad?
So here's the fun thing, by the way. So because Lennon missed it by 2, I only made 1 drop. If Lennon had missed it, for every 2 that Lennon missed it by, another bead would have dropped. Meaning, if Lennon got like a nat 1, that would have and that would have dropped a shitload of beads.
Question: how tall is
Yeah.
the doorway?
The doorway is about 7 feet tall.
Hmm.
That is 7 feet worth of beads.
Hmm.
Yeah, so Eddie, add another bead to your inventory.
Done.
Yeah. Alright.
So I just like stand there frozen for a moment after like getting past the bead curtain, like knowing that I caused one to fall, and I just stand there waiting for something to happen.
Where's the
I'm assuming I
cocoon?
can't hear Eddie do the thing. Yeah.
I mean, you can see it like through the thing, like through like the
Yeah, but I'm facing
the
the other way.
archway. Oh yeah, if you're facing the other way, then yeah, okay, yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah, the second I'm through, I'm like, oh shit, I fucked up, and I'm just frozen, just waiting.
You good?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah.
It's no boom.
No boom.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want another pie?
You know? Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. I'll try not to do that again.
So according to Shooty, by the way, not counting the beads that you guys have taken, there is roughly 740 beads of fireball in that curtain.
Another question:
Yes.
are the beads touching all the way down to the floor, or is there a gap?
There is a very small gap, just enough basically so the beads aren't touching the floor and potentially blowing up, just from like wind.
So, what you're saying is I wouldn't be able to fit a bedroll under it if it was laid out.
Could fit a bedroll. Why?
I see where
Why?
you're going.
What are you trying to do?
Essentially, we're going to make a catching device with the bedroll.
I don't think a bedroll is thick enough.
I'm not talking about like cutting it down. I mean more so like slip bedroll under it and have like them fall into the opening. And
So-
roll down bedroll gently till like
I
at
have-
the bottom.
We don't even need to cut. That's a terrible idea. That's a terrible idea. The second we cut them all, they're going to clatter against each other because there's so many of them. But if we hold up the bedroll and put it against it, and maybe take another one and then just roll all of them together in 2 bedrolls. and
Yeah,
have
that would
just
actually.
a very good padded roll of fireball beads.
Yeah, but any like sharp impact would still detonate them. These things are basically designed to like at the slightest touch detonate. Like they're made from a necklace that was designed for fighters to be able to just grab one and yeet.
I see.
Like so basically like if you were to do this, like once you roll it up, like the best thing to do would be like this, just snip the top of the curtain and then just gently put the bedroll down in a corner and just not even look at it. Like this is like so grossly like negligent. Like there's probably a reason they took this guy's door.
Shiny rocks.
You can't have 740 neck beads of fireball.
Look, all I'm saying is that all we need is a slingshot proficiency and we're good to go.
Jesus Christ. Alright, well, Lennon, you are in the kitchen. And you
I
see
acquire pies.
Yes, you see the pies on the windowsill. They're all cooling down. Do you look out the window at all?
As I acquire pies, yes.
Alright, so as you're like pulling like the pie tray off the windowsill with all the pies on it, you look over the side. And you notice that you can't see the ground. It's just clouds.
Mm-hmm.
You look up, and you see the night sky.
Tell me about the night sky.
You see stars, you see planets, you see the moons.
Is that a normal thing to see planets, or is that a...
Well,
do I already know that there's other planets, or is that a new thing to me?
I mean, if you know about like astronomers at all, then you would know the planets exist.
Well, then we're good.
So like it's like if you look up at the night sky on like a uncloudy night and you see like a planet that way, basically.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's some, yeah.
Yeah, like Venus and shit.
Yeah. Okay.
The really fuckety thing is that you're functionally in orbit right now. If you like if you were to jump out that window, like I mean you don't know this because you don't have a concept of gravity or not probably. If you were to jump out that window, you would probably float and just keep going.
Well then why would the beads detonate when they hit the ground if there's this little gravity?
Who said that applied to inside the tower? It's a wizard tower.
Wizard.
It can have artificial gravity. It doesn't care.
It doesn't care.
This tower goes up so high, it pokes out of the atmosphere.
So is there any pies on the windowsill, Liv?
I mean, yeah.
How many pies do I acquire?
There is a... Well, so there was already the apple pie that's back with the wizard.
Mm-hmm.
There is a blueberry pie. There is a cherry pie. There is a boysenberry pie. There is a meat pie. And there is a pie with a face on it. The face looks to be sleeping.
Dibs
I'm
on cherry.
I returned to the living room, I guess.
I request that the Lennon leaves the sleepy face pie.
Oh. Okay.
And as you like take the other pies, I then nudge the pie outside of the windowsill.
The pie slowly wakes up, and it recognizes where it is, and it starts screaming. But because you're outside of the atmosphere, there's no sound.
Oh no.
It's a mimic pie.
Oh. Does it like reveal itself as a mimic out in space? Was it
No, it's just a screaming pie. The wizard accidentally gave the pie sentience.
Oh, that's a normal thing that wizards do all the time.
Yeah.
But we can't hear it, so it's okay.
Yeah, you can't hear it. This pie is just like floating away. It's like it sticks like four like little like pie crusty limbs out of the tin, and it's just like scrambling and like all that, and just kind of screaming silently as it floats away into space.
That's horrifying.
Now,
But I guess we don't witness this other than the cat, hey?
the cat. I guess Nightshade is the only one who witnesses.
The cat just gives us a smug look and leaves the windowsill.
That
Is
pie
there
had
another-
dialogue.
Is there another room on this side of the bead curtain, by the way?
On the side of the kitchen or the
Yeah.
side of the living room?
The living room side.
No.
Okay.
There's a space where a door should be, but like it's blank. The wall's blank. Like it's like an Acme cartoon where like it's like the door is painted on the wall, but it's
I would
not
like to
actually
place
there.
the pie in front of the old man, wizard man. Old man, wizard man?
Old
We
man,
don't know his
wizard
name.
man. So
Wizard old man.
the tiefling called him Taern.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
like old
so-
man better, but
Oldman.
fine.
His name is now Taern Oldman. So as the pie goes in front of him, he suddenly snaps back. He's like, "Ooh, boysenberry!" You
Oh,
don't
I-
remember there being a boysenberry pie.
I think I
Mainly
delivered-
because what?
To the party. I say I think I fixed the wizard.
Oh,
Did I
Did you-
say boysenberry? Because I feel like that's a
believe
flavor I
you
would
did.
have said, but I don't remember. Okay.
I believe
did.
you.
I heard it.
Okay, because I was second guessing myself there for a moment. Sorry, there's a really cute cat licking her tummy, like not like 5 inches from me. I'm sorry, it's very
Aw.
cute. Okay. Yeah, so the wizard like just divides up the pie again, and just starts eating like this new pie slice. You notice like he never finished like the first pie slice he gave himself. And he finishes that pie slice, and he turns to you, and he's like, oh yes, I was going to say something. Yes, so, yes, you heroes, like I said, people have been disappearing from the wealthy district. A bunch of gold has gone missing. I would like to hire you to take a look into this and figure out what's going on. People have been hearing whispers claiming the rise of a new deity and all those things, but that's preposterous. No new deity has been seen in ages, and even then, whose would it be? The humans have one. Even the undead have one.
Kobolds, you killed it.
Yeah. It's over. We did that.
Want a souvenir? I hand
Okay,
out
are
one
you-
of the holy things.
Are you actually believing your own hype, or did y'all forget that was a hologram?
I'm going to hype myself up.
Liv, we are the
Look, Liv. I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. I'm gonna give you
Uh-huh.
some advice to carry into the world. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Always lie to employers on your resume. Always.
She's not wrong.
Jesus Christ. All right. So the wizard takes this holy symbol as like oh, this is very similar to the ones I've seen for the few people that have returned. Except this one is, well, it's kind of shit, isn't it? He just kind of pokes it. He kind of pokes it in like the serpentine creature in the holy symbol snoot just kind of like just goes.
It is, but it was a very difficult quest. You sent on us a quest to find out about who was making a god, and we came back, and this is what we found.
Are you trying to gaslight the fucking wizard?
Yes. Yes, I am. With
Give
my
me a
mighty-
gaslight check.
Buddy, I have a 10 charisma. Which is why it's easy for me, okay?
Oh, oh my god.
Easy game.
Oh, amazing.
Liv, you knew what you were in for when you invited me to this game. This is how my luck rolls, and
I
you know it.
did. Look, it's fine. It's fine. Gaslight the senile wizard. Alright, okay. Repeat to me what you said real quick. Hang on.
I implied that that he said he was going to hire us to go out and search for these things. I'm like, yeah, you hired us to go search for the missing for this new god, and this is what we found out. We came back here and we took care of it. Basically implying that he already hired us and we came back.
The wizard looks very confused for a moment. And then he goes, oh right, I've said this before, haven't I?
Oh, this is quite alright. It's been a long day, hasn't it?
Ah, well, there are 2 pies here now. So I must have. Yes, I only remember getting the 1 pie, so. So he thinks for a moment. He's like, well, so this is all you found. You found a bunch of kobolds and a kind of shit holy symbol?
Well, they all had holy symbols. They were trying to use a whole bunch of gold to craft a god out of gold. You know, normal stuff, cult stuff. You've seen one cult, you've seen them all.
Well, then that means that the theft of the treasury is most likely unrelated.
Oh! Yeah, yes. I think you're right.
And he's just kind of like stroking his beard and being like, I could have sworn they were related. But if you've already dealt with this and the missing gold wasn't there, then that must mean another perpetrator is coincidentally doing a similar crime at the same time.
Absolutely. We found him in a abandoned gold mine, which is where they were trying to get their gold, not from the treasury. So that was a different thing that's resolved and not a problem anymore. Yep.
Two things can happen at the same time, yeah.
Jesus, I hate y'all. Y'all are so mean to him. Oh my god. Y'all are just bullying this senile old man. Oh, I feel so fucking bad. Oh. Fucking Christ.
I'd apologize, but I'm not sorry.
I just... Oh my god. I just...
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can't. My fucking brain. Okay. Like, I feel like I need him to give you a reward, but now I can't think because my brain is just gone blanker than his.
I did it. I broke the GM. Again. Someday you'll forgive me.
Yeah, so the old man just kind of thinks for a moment. He's like, I can't remember what I promised to pay you. And he just like, he thinks for a moment. And he's like, hang on, let me go and see what I have. He gets up and he walks through the beaded curtain again. He goes, and you hear like a door open and close, and you're left alone to your own devices for a moment. There, do your shit while I try and figure out, because like, goddamn, I wasn't expecting to do this until you guys came back. Fuck. Make the reward the pies they already stole. And he's like, oh, you can keep the pies too. There's some wonderful pies on the windowsill. Also, a mimic pie I made. He's a wonderful conversationalist. He knows every language.
Out of curiosity, how carefully does he go through the beads?
Oh, he does not give a shit. He just barrels right through. The beads just don't detonate on him.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Fuck. Okay, just wait, talk amongst yourself for a moment. I gotta reset my brain.
Are there any doors in either room?
Not in the room you're in, and you didn't see any in the kitchen.
Y'all don't know how loud my intrusive thoughts are right now.
What do you want to do?
Because, well, my brain is seeing that Mage Hand has 30 feet, and we've established that you can do Mage Hand in a different room.
Mm-hmm.
A part of my brain really just wants to just paw at all of those beads as hard as I can from a different room.
I mean, so the rooms are 30 feet in size. The
Yes.
fireball detonates in 20 feet, meaning that there is 20 feet in each room that is completely safe from the fireballs.
Yes, and my intrusive thoughts are, just knock all of them down at once from a safe distance.
Oh my god.
I am holding it back, but it is very hard. Like, I am passing IRL wisdom saves.
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. A scroll of fireball is worth 400 gold pieces, by the way.
I know.
Oh, that's for the party. I know you know, but I'm just making sure the party. That's all. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there.
Look,
I'm just putting it out there.
How
I
many
am a
do we
cat.
have so far?
3?
You have 3.
3.
So yeah, Lorson has 1. Eddie has 2. That's 2. That's 3 fireballs.
2 so far.
I'm gonna start looking around for a hatch. I don't know, a way out. And
Give me an
button,
investigation
a
check.
door, a general looking around for a way out.
Give me an investigation check, and if you want to check the kitchen, give me either an acrobatics check, an acrobatics check, or a wisdom save. Whichever one.
No, I'm gonna stay in the living room for now.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna mention as I'm doing that, I'm gonna be like, there's no doors in either room. If anyone else noticed.
Huh.
And yeah, you heard. So this room, like you see, like there is like a painting on the wall, like on the paint of a door, and that is
Oh.
it. Do you try and do anything with this painting?
I appreciate it as an artwork first,
Mm-hmm.
and then I give it a knock.
It's just wall.
It's just wall.
It's just wall. It's made of the same thing as it's just got paint on it.
I paw at the door.
It is a wall covered in paint.
I don't care. I continue to paw at it.
This door's not a door, but that's the only one I found so far. Does it have any type of knob, or is that also paint?
It's also paint.
I try to turn it anyway.
So you try and turn the knob,
The paint.
and
Yep.
you try and turn the knob, and you hear a voice in your mind, it says, Hi, Wizard Terran, you are not to leave until the gold has returned to the treasury. Also take your meds, it's 5 o'clock.
And this is just in my mind?
That's just in your mind.
Is it in both of our minds?
No, it's only the person who tried to turn the knob.
Okay.
So,
Hey,
Lennon-
Larson.
Oh.
Hey, Larson.
Mhm. Yes.
Can you try to open this door for me?
All right.
I want to see if you get the same thing from it.
Orson just attempts to push the door open. Not even try with the knob.
if you don't touch the knob, you get nothing. It's just a wall.
So I got a telepathic message. Psychic. I don't know the terminology. The brain words
Telesionic.
from the door. Could I just, sorry, did it say who it was from? I have already
No,
lost.
it was just like an authoritative voice.
Somebody doesn't want the wizard leaving until the gold's back, which means I think we're stuck here until the gold's back. I'm not sure.
Well, the tiefling,
That's how I'm
the
interpreting
tiefling-
this.
The tiefling could get in and out.
So what you're saying is someone is holding the other side of this door shut.
Yeah.
In a manner of speaking.
You know what? I have the perfect reward for you.
Oh no.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting before I say my next thing.
So, the old man returns, stepping through the thing, and he puts 4 stones on the table, each one having like a small like thumb thing, and he also places a small cap with what appears to be a propeller on top on the table.
Sorry, a cap, like a
Little propeller hat.
hat.
Yes, like a little beanie
Like a beanie.
with a propeller on top on the table. He's like, I've got the perfect reward for you. So, I know you kids nowadays, you're very eager to stay in contact. So things are expensive. So here, to have a sending stone each, like, if you run into anyone you want to keep in contact with, if you can get their frequency, well, you can keep contact with anyone, no matter how far they are away, so long as you're on the same plane. Could you imagine
nice.
how useful that would be?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just like for those of you who are more used to regular sending stones that are paired, the way I do sending stones is they're basically cell phones. If you meet someone, they have a sending stone, ask them for their frequency, you bump your stones together, you can just call them by thinking about them. It's basically a magic cell phone. And then he points to the hat, and I found this cool hat in a trunk. I don't know what it does. But it's probably useful.
How big is
Sweet.
this hat? It's like I'm imagining it's like a child's cap. Like a little kid's like beanie cap.
Yeah, it's a little kid's beanie.
Like, yeah.
It's a little kid's beanie, but like as like a little bit of a thing. Like because it's a magic item, it will adjust to fit any head that it goes on, including the cat.
Well, my immediate thought was to put it on the cat.
Okay, I need someone to make fan art of the cat wearing a beanie because that sounds amazing. I need to see this.
Like a little propeller cap.
My
Or do you put
immediate
the
thought was to put the hat on the cat.
do you put the cap on the cat?
Do you put?
Assuming no one else
let me just
stops
clarify
you.
one thing. Do we put the "I don't know what this does" hat given to us by the insane senile wizard onto the cat? I just want to make sure that we're
I mean,
on the same
we have
page.
a few options. We have the cat. We have Bengals the mouse, Or we also have the Observer familiar that's still kind of hanging around.
And a dwarven paladin, just saying.
I mean, yeah, that too. But, you know.
Nothing's more survivable
in my
than that.
head, in my head, though, the way that the scene played out a little bit is that what you just said was said as I've already picked up the hat and I'm about to place it on the cat.
Yes, no, that was in character. That was 100% in character.
But like that's I'm already about to do it, and that's when you're like interjecting. Yes. I'll stop there and be like, what do you suggest we do with it? Because I thought it would be cute on the cat.
Well, hold on. Do I have?
I'm just waiting for Xeno to be like, I used Mage Hand to put the hat on.
I'm going to use appraisal. I'm a smuggler. Is that should be a thing that I
what
can
does
do.
that? What does that do?
I'm looking. I think it's a thing. Seems like it would be a thing. I don't know how to appraise things in this system, if I'm being real.
I don't...
Smuggler, background, feature down low. Well, in this system you have identify as a thing, but I will let you make an Arcana check to try and identify this if you want. What is that? Is that a 15? Okay. So, looking at it, you see that there is a small propeller on top of the hat, and it does look really cute. It's multicolored.
Mm-hmm.
And you see that there is a small button at the base of the propeller.
Mm-hmm.
Do you press it?
How could I not? It's a button!
You press it, and the propeller starts spinning. But once the hat kind of recognizes it's not on a valid head, it stops spinning. It's very small, but it does remind you of an airship propeller.
So, want to go to the
I
moon?
still think we should put it on the cat.
Put
You
it on
know,
the cat.
I'm kind of in agreement. Let's put it on the cat.
You put it on the cat.
How
So-
does Nightshade feel about this?
Nightshade is currently contemplating whether or not to blow up all of the beats. So I think his brain is too preoccupied to be able to like say no in any way.
So you put the hat on the cat. Do you press the button?
Yeah?
You press the button, and the cat. So this room is pretty like, it's like about like a 10, 15 foot like roof. Once you press it, the propeller goes, and the cat begins to levitate off the ground. Goes
This
about
cat's
10
cute.
feet up, and you can just see the cat just like its body is dangling as it's just kind of being like held up, like functionally by the scruff of its neck as the propeller hat just holds it up in the air.
Amazing.
I think we made the right choice.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Nightshade, seeing as you have been, you are wearing this magic item,
You've
and it's been
voluntold.
activated while on your head, you know that this is a propeller helm. By pressing the button, you come under the effect of levitate. It does not require concentration, but it is bound by the same negatives as levitate usually, in that you can only move yourself up or down up to 20 feet on a action, but you can kick off of objects to move as if in 0G.
Okay.
Morrison
But-
just tells Taryn, thank you for the stones. I
Thank you
enjoy
so
rocks."
You're ever so welcome. Is that thing going to be okay? And he's looking at the cat.
I have no idea.
I
I'm
would
sure I
hope
can
so.
figure it out. I'm just going to open the door now.
Oh yeah,
Listen,
they took. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say Lorson actually reaches for the doorknob this time.
You get the psychic message, like basically treating you as if you are the mage and saying that you can't leave until the gold is safely in the treasury, and also reminding you to take your meds.
That's the door they took. I get it now.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Terran, someone
Yes?
said to take your medicine.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should probably do that. Well, let's finish business first. So, if we don't know where the other half of the treasury went, I would like to hire you a second time to go and retrieve the missing gold. If that is acceptable
like-
to you.
You would like to send us to collect gold.
I would like to send you to go and find where the missing gold went.
Oh, well.
And okay. I misunderstood initially. That I mean, that's less interesting, but I can do that.
Yes.
How's everyone else feeling? Hold on. I don't speak for everyone here.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Cool.
There isn't a bathroom in this building. My bathroom is actually behind that door they took. It's been
Yeah.
a very difficult few days.
Oh.
You have a window.
Why do you think it's open?
For the pies? I hope?
He's been pissing into low atmosphere.
But the pies are on the windowsill.
They're not always on the windowsill.
Yes, but he's very confused.
Lorson, realizing the message for him to stay in the room was not for him, just continuously tries to open the door.
Like every time you do it, like the message restarts. So like it's just kind of like continually pressing back on a YouTube video that's still playing. So it's like Archmage, Archmage, tech, Archmage. It just continually just restarting in your brain.
Lorson gets frustrated and punches his hand through the wall to open the door.
Oh no. Hang on, I need
Right
to look
where
up
the
the rules for.
doorknob should
I need
be.
to look up the rules for glyph of warding real quick. Hang on.
Oh no.
Hey, guess who just got Slowfall this level?
Hey.
I don't think it works from low orbit, but one way to find out.
Oh, I mean, if you activate it low enough. Oh fuck. Okay. So, Lorson.
Mhm.
I can't. Hang on. My foundry keeps disconnecting. Hang on a moment. Oh, come on.
I'm still trying to figure out the door.
Really? Really?
What?
Lorson, how much HP do you have?
32.
32.
Mhm.
Yo, same.
Alright,
HP.
hang on. Let me roll 5d8 here.
Oh no.
It's gonna be fine.
Oh no.
It's fine.
So-
It's fine.
So Lorson punches the wall, and a thing and a spell triggers as the door pushes his fist out, and the painting of the door quickly turns into a glyph of warding. Lorson, you have exactly enough hit points for this sleep spell. Lorson just immediately falls asleep. Because they don't want to kill him, because he's the Archmage of the town. but they don't trust him either. Because, you know, like, who else could make that much gold literally vanish?
Alright, Nightshade will, as he's kind of gotten tired of this whole locked in this room situation.
Nightshade gonna just like descend from orbit?
No. He politely asks, like, telepathically for Lennon and friends to get to the other side of the room.
What? What?
So, Liv,
Mm-hmm.
how exactly would you rule catapulting the beads?
You know you could just ask the wizard to leave and he'll call his caretaker, right?
Okay, I can't talk to the wizard. I'm a cat.
The
And
wizard is...
I don't
The
trust
wizard
him.
is...
Liv, I don't
Ah.
trust him. This is more fun. Like, the equivalent to a handful of beads, I would like to, like, catapult them into the door.
I-
From a safe distance.
Is anyone going to stop him?
I'm
I
asleep.
Absolutely not. Let him cook.
I don't know that I've been told that he's doing anything other than that we should get out of the way of the door.
I
Yes.
mean, he's also got a gesture towards the bead curtain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I'm
I'm
asleep.
gonna follow
I
the lead
can't
of
do
my
anything.
companions here.
Wait, what are you
I'm
doing?
gonna move Larson is what I'm gonna do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna move Larson.
So you are going to cast catapult on these beads and blast them at the door.
Yes. Like, I'd say, like, up to, like, a pound. Because it says it has to be, like, a minimum of 1 pound. So, yes, a pound worth of these firebolts.
Oh my god, this fucking party. I'm gonna die. I'm going to actually die.
You love this party, don't lie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
No, I
Would
mean,
you-
I
how
love
does
it, but
this-
like,
You have no one to
how does
blame
that
but
spell
yourself,
work?
and also
what's
us.
the requirement for it?
hmm?
Like, you don't even have to touch the beads. It's literally you just choose something.
Yes.
Yes, you could just
no,
choose an object and just blast it across the.
It's
Oh,
effectively.
I always thought catapult you had to actually touch the object or something.
No,
No.
it's combat mage hand.
That's wild.
Oh, alright. So everyone gets out of the way of the door, and you blast the. How many fireball beads?
Enough
737.
or enough to equal 1 pound. If
These are tiny hollow ceramic beads. You can send the whole curtain.
Hold on,
737.
hold on. I wanna get this right. I wanna see how much a beaded curtain weighs.
I was gonna say,
These
it
are-
does say choose one object is the thing.
I mean, the curtain is one object.
That's
Oh, that's
probably
right, they
true.
are all together.
Remember, Lennon, these are hollow beads that just have some magic in them.
Yeah. I just wanted to know how much a beaded curtain weighed.
Well, how much does a necklace of fireballs weigh?
A beaded curtain weighs 177 grams.
That's less than. Is it how much? How many pounds is that?
Fucking, I don't know. That's probably less than a pound. But you have metal in yours and not just wire, so
177 equals 0.39 pounds.
Oh, he could just send the entire curtain.
okay, I send the entire curtain. Fuck it.
All right.
That might
So
be a
you
problem.
launch 737 beads of fireball at this door. The entire building shakes. And once the smoke clears, you see a gap. And through the gap, you see the blown open door to a bathroom, to which the wizard lets out a cry of relief and darts towards through the hole. And you also see a spiral staircase descending.
I make sure to take the pies.
Or you just hold like these are like full ass pies. Like,
I don't know. They'll go in my bindle.
okay, you put the pies in your bindle.
Yep.
Thank you for your hospitality. We will look into it and we'll get back to you once we
So-
know something.
Question for the party.
Mhm.
Did you guys like shake Lorson awake, or did y'all just like drag him off?
I guarantee that explosion would have woken him.
Yeah.
I did move him out of the way of the explosion.
It would be
If that's what you were concerned of.
technically because it's magical sleep. Someone needs to take an action to wake him up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, we'll do that.
It'd be funnier if you just dragged him down the spiral staircase. You just hear clunk, clunk,
too.
clunk, clunk, clunk.
Am I
Put me
dumb
on
enough to do
bedroll
that?
and
No,
put me
I have
down.
mediocre intelligence. I'd be smart enough to wake him.
I was literally waiting to get a word in edgewise for the wizard to call his assistant to teleport you to the base of the fucking tower. And then it's just like, no, this is taking too long. Boom.
Look, the cat's progress was being halted. You don't stop a cat from doing what they want.
You gave us a whole curtain of beads with fireball. Did you expect us to just leave them?
I was expecting
I
just
would
to
like
collect
to
a couple dozen and use them as darts.
You know
I
what?
was about
I'm
to say, Liv, would you have preferred that?
honestly no. This is a better ending to the fireball beads than anything. I'm gonna be honest. You have 3 beads. That's more than enough.
Yeah, 3
And
a hat.
grenades. We got 3 grenades.
Okay, but but what if we crafted a paintball gun that could shoot beads of fireball?
Amazing.
You need to find fireball clams.
Obviously we do. This is... Well, I have my next quest line.
So, I light a torch and descend the stairs.
Oh, sorry. The stairway is like relatively well lit. Like this is like
Oh, I don't
literally
care.
like this is the man's house.
It's for the mood.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
We had a long way to go.
yeah, as you're going down the stairs, like it takes a while. Like it is like there you pass like the occasional floor here and there that's like looks like it's other pieces of like the wizard's like living area, etc. Like you see a den, you see like other places that are like really dusty because it's like clearly haven't been used in a while. Like looks like the wizard like whenever he got like he moved on to a new school of magic, he just built another floor. He didn't want to
Oh.
redecorate, so he just made another floor. They just blew up his reminder to take his meds. I mean, technically, that's what leisure's for. Mm. And you go down, and eventually you reach the very bottom floor. The bottom floor of like the wizard's living area, and you see, the area that's the first school of magic that he learned. Surprisingly, chronomancy. Like you see, like a bunch of clocks everywhere. Probably explains why he lived so long. And then there's a hatch at the bottom. You go through the hatch into the rest of the tower, and as you've been going down, you've seen that like it is now tomorrow. You've been walking down these stairs all day. And once you get out into the wider tower where like the magic school is, you see a very exasperated looking tiefling just kind of glaring at you. She's like, I was on my way,
Wizards.
I could have just taken you to the bottom floor.
Yeah, wizards, Anyways.
You know I have a nanny cam in there, right?
Sorry, I just wanted to get out of the room. I had to punch the door. I did it a little too hard. I fell
You were
asleep after.
Lord.
You were in a room with the most powerful senile wizard in Koros, and you didn't think that maybe his caregiver had a fucking nanny cam?
I don't know what you're expecting from a cat, but
I
Nate.
couldn't open the door. I just
What's that?
said.
Lorson,
Wait.
it's okay. It wasn't you.
Wait, the cat. The cat's the one that. I thought he was a mascot.
I told
What?
you, wizards, right?
Like, Nightshade will kind of just panically like go to his default and just meow at them, trying to play it off as if nothing happened.
You know what? I was gonna teleport you the rest of the way down the tower. No, fucking enjoy the next 600 flights. Fuck you. And then she just teleport. And then they just teleport away. They just teleport away.
Lorson, I need you to know that you didn't blow up that wall with your fists. It's too dangerous to
Can't-
let you think that you have that kind of power.
You
I-
can't
no, I-
convince
no,
him
I-
otherwise. Like, I'm just looking at like
Why
Kiro's
else?
model.
Why else would I have fallen asleep?
No, that tracks. That makes sense. I say
Fair.
that we go with
So-
that.
I
He's
used
so-
too much energy. I got tired. All right.
Alright, I'm sorry.
I'm waiting for Lorson to just like try like punch out a building. Oh, God, my face hurts. Oh my God. Oh, I see.
Anyone want to set up camp or what? Like, it's been a while.
Yeah, so it is the next day. Like, you've been going down so many stairs. Do you continue going down the rest of the stairs, or do you, like find a classroom and just make camp?
I mean, a classroom
Is
sounds like it's
this-
gonna have a lot of cool stuff in it.
Is this like a spiral staircase or?
Yes. It's a spiral staircase with, like, doors every few flights.
Hmm.
What are you thinking?
What's
I
the
like
first
that
thing that we
sound.
come across?
I just thinking if anybody has any ice spells, but I don't think anybody does.
That's clever, though.
What?
What?
That's clever, though.
What is?
We have bedrolls. We
I
have
might have an idea.
water. We just need ice, and we could have sleds. Hmm.
Hate this. I hate this method of thought. I hate this.
I mean, if going down the stairs is too slow,
I think the only person who would probably be the cat, but I don't think.
I mean,
No.
what do we need ice about? What do we need ice about? Eddie, have you ever heard of a water slide?
Yeah, absolutely. We can do this.
How fast do you think we can go?
Oh my God! You're just gonna use create or destroy water. Oh my God! You're just gonna create
how much
10
water
gallons
do you
of
wanna
water
create?
in this. You're just gonna take 10 gallons
all.
of water on this fucking stairway, huh?
I mean, yeah.
Look, they invited us here. They should have known the consequence.
I'm going to scream. So, Eddie,
Yes.
seeing as you are in a spiral staircase and the 30-foot cube of water is now compressed into a roughly 10-foot cube
Mm-hmm.
with how dense this is. You know what? You describe to me the physics of how this works. How do you do this?
The water mostly just gets us started. It's not actually going to be that much once we start moving, especially if we have, several dozens of or even hundreds of floors to go down. but it's enough to get us moving at a good clip. I imagine we'd probably go down quite a ways before the board caught and upended us.
I'm going because it's 10 gallons compressed to such a narrow area. It does get you pretty far. And also, like, it just... Oh my god. So you just slip and slide your way down the wizard tower. And as you go further down, you start reaching the areas where, like, classes are actively being held. Because, like, most of the upper floors are classrooms that haven't been used yet because, you know, this place has only been around for around 50 years. It's not, you know, like, and wizardry takes a while, right? There you see, you pass by several very confused...
We passed by several very confused. How old are these people? This is all that I need to know to continue my sentence.
A lot of these students are in their early 20s.
Persuasion, please. I'd like to do a persuasion as we're...
What are you trying to do?
As we're sliding down these stairs, I want to just, like... What? I'm trying to think back to my high school. And what, like, the stupid event days that they had, what they called those.
Spirit
Week? Goof Day? Stuff like Goof Day?
Spirit Week.
No, where the students, like, it's almost like a walkout, but, like, for fun.
Oh, God. Okay.
Like
yeah, I just want to start
field
chanting that it's like Ditch Day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ditch Day, okay.
Yeah, Ditch Day. I need to start chanting that it's Ditch Day to try to, like, persuade the rest of these students as we're going by them. I say the rest of them like I'm one of them. I want to persuade these people to jump and join in with us. They're all natives and stuff. Someone else is going to know how to make more water to join in.
So you start shouting Ditch Day. Give me... God, they're fucking... These are, like, high schoolers and, like, freshman college students, basically. So yeah, give me a fucking... Give me a persuasion with advantage. God damn it.
Nice.
Fuck's sake. Okay, so you start chanting Ditch Day, Ditch Day, Ditch Day. And the students... And the students that you pass, quite a few of them start chanting along with you and start conjuring their own water slides. Like, freezing a small block of ice and stuff like that, and just going along behind you.
Yes.
The chants of Ditch Day echo down this hallway, down this staircase. As you go down, and more students join in, there are pyrotechnics going off as students are, like, firing fire bolts and, like, precipitation, like... And then eventually, you reach the bottom, and you blow through the front door of the tower, and you all fly off, and some of the students cast Featherfall, causing you to just careen over the city, drenching rain onto the poor rich assholes below you.
Oh, amazing.
I love everything about this.
Until eventually you sail completely over the town and you land on the outskirts, where in the desert, where you land softly in the sand. Like, you're still, like, within, like, easy walking distance of the town. They didn't, like, dump you in the middle of the Sahara.
Are we just, like, piled up with a bunch of students that got launched along with us, or what?
Yeah, basically. Like half of the sophomore class is, like, with you, and they're just cheering. One guy is conjuring fucking Jaeger bombs in the corner.
I get in on that?
We just join a frat party.
This is the right time to pass out the rest of the pies.
It really is.
You start handing out the pies, like, people conjure, like those little Coleman tents. Like, there's just a frat party going on the edge of town.
Wizard frat party.
You've started a new school tradition, and you don't even go there. Also, Buck brings up a good point. Jade, because you're a water genasi, you upcast that spell by default. You start with 20 gallons.
Wait, real?
Yeah,
Sick.
apparently, according to Buck at least. I'm not gonna double check that, but yeah, that was 20 gallons of water.
I believe Buck.
Oh my god.
That's fantastic.
Amazing. That
I
was
think.
great.
I think.
Now, where's the ale?
Wait, like I said, like they're college students. They're making really cheap beer. Like they're just conjuring like super cheap beer because they're all like nerdy college students, so they probably can't actually handle like actual alcohol.
Ale is ale.
Jesus Christ! I swear to God, like every session, Lorson gets dumber. Oh God, I think like starting Burning Man in the middle of the desert outside of town might be a good stopping point. What do you guys think?
I mean,
I don't know. It's kind of I kind of want to keep on going, but at the same time, that is a good cap.
We've got
That is-
like another 30 minutes before like our normal stop time.
I guess I would ask. Okay, question is like, do you have a? Like, I imagine right after this we start the. I don't want to say like dungeon dive, but dungeon dive. Or at least to figure out what the quest is to.
Well, I mean, we
Um,
could just like kind of role play this if we want. We can figure out what our next move is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because I
yeah.
don't
Because
think we
like
have a dungeon yet.
no, not really. I mean, you got your quest and you role played a lot,
Mhm.
and we kind of got lost in the weeds a little bit.
I do agree with Liv that this would be a good thematic place to end it off,
Mhm.
but I understand if you guys think we should keep going.
Yeah, we've got like another like 20, 30 minutes before we hit our usual stop point. That was my main concern.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, if you guys want to like figure like role play this out and like figure out what your next step is, like that's fine by me. Like there's just a party going on around you as these like wizards are enjoying themselves for the first time in probably a while.
Where better to plan your next move?
Yeah, like I'm just gonna say a few sorcerers are probably gonna be made today. I'm just saying.
Oh no.
Man. But you're just to remind you, your goal is try and figure out where the gold went.
I mean, I am happy to like stop here if that's where everyone else is feeling. I'm not gonna force anything, but yeah.
Hmm.
Wow.
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 Quick, somebody take charge. That's not me.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
what were the tasks? I mean, there was the task we already did, which was deal with the god. Obviously, that's handled. And then there was
Yeah,
the gold. But what was the third one?
So the task he originally gave you was figure out where the gold went and where all of the missing people are. You tricked him into thinking you
Right.
already found all the missing people, so those people are still missing.
Yeah, we should-
And
We might want to work on that.
Yeah, that might be our
mean-
responsibility.
Maybe.
also, and I mean, you already got paid for it, so I mean,
More morals, conscious.
They just gave us a couple of cell stones.
yeah.
Hmm.
And the other one was the like half of the treasury is gone, and the wizard is being blamed for it for some reason because the money disappeared into thin air. So they're
Because
they're just assuming the wizard did
Oh,
it
right.
because they can't. Yeah, like for some
So-
reason, someone stole it is not a viable response to them for some reason.
So we all agree that the kobolds took the gold, right? Like, we all agree the kobolds took the gold because that's kind of their thing right now, right? Yeah? No?
If
Anyone
they
else?
took gold, why would they need to harvest more?
I do feel skeptical about that.
Yeah? Alright.
I mean, like you kind of made the point earlier in our favor in a different way that the kobolds were like I don't think it literally is like different people doing the same thing at the same time, but kind of is, isn't it? Because I think like you're right. The kobolds were in the gold mine to get their gold, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else doesn't have a god and is sad about it? Like, oh, is there a gnome god? Probably don't.
There
don't
is
deserve
there is a
one,
gnome
but-
there is a gnome god. There is a gnome
Does-
god. Yes.
Does my character know that?
I mean, gnomes aren't native to Kiro, so probably not.
So my question to the party still stands.
Who else needs
Well-
who else needs a god right now?
I mean, since we
Wait,
do
who
have
needs a god like right now? Is there anybody like? Do I know anything about the world? Can I do a quick like history and like of like
Yeah,
world
give me
events?
give me
Is
a
there
history
anybody that I
check,
would
yeah.
just like think like needs a god right now?
I could really use a god right now. God right
Lorson
now.
make a religion check thinking about
Sure.
his days in the change.
Sure.
I was just gonna say we could use. The
Lorson
kobolds
doesn't
as
know.
a-
Lorson has forgotten all of the gods. Don't worry about it.
And like here, I'm using history as like a recent events more kind of stand-in is what I mean.
Yeah.
Like recent
So-
history. What's going on with the
so-
people of the world?
Mm,
As far as you're aware, as far as like local stuff is concerned, so kobolds don't have a god. You do know of a people who live in the mountains who used to have gods, but all of their gods were killed. They are a potential avenue. So, other than that, like, there's also like the fact that there's been a lot of political turmoil. So while races might have gods, those gods might not represent certain groups of those races. Like, for example, Dungeth is the dwarven god of smithing, but not all dwarves are blacksmiths.
Hmm.
So a group of dwarves who aren't keen on blacksmithing might want a different god.
Hmm.
Like
Okay.
it's not it might like you kind of like get that idea of like because of the all like because like the country you're in did not exist like 50 years ago, right?
Mhm.
And it's a completely new type of government. Like before it was a plutocratic monarchy, but now they're going for a representative democracy. Like the gods of Estelia don't really work anymore. So
Eddie.
so this new country kind of needs to find a new patron deity.
Lorson, Eddie,
Yeah?
small cat.
It's
Just a thought here.
Mm-hmm.
How profitable is it to own a god?
depends how many people you can get to follow the god.
What if
Probably a
we
lot,
don't
but-
need a god? What if somebody's just making one? What if they just want one? Like, what if this isn't what we think it is?
So you think that someone just kind of is... Some billionaire wants to make a god so that they have a god at their control? Yeah, that
Yeah.
tracks. No,
Yeah.
no, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, they just saw
Well,
that other people had one, they wanted one. That kind of... Well, maybe... I don't know. More nefarious, maybe.
It's
Like
unhinged, it's
kobolds.
insane, but I think you might be right.
Like
Build
the
a god workshop.
kobolds.
I mean, that seems like something worth
With fellow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's my job. But we could look into it. We should tell somebody about it.
I can hit the streets and
Like, that's...
Like, I know that's our quest, but like, if somebody's building their own god, like,
Can I get either history or religion checks from all of you real quick? Because I have a piece of info that might be useful, but I don't think it's something your characters would know offhand unless...
sorry, history or religion? Did you say?
History or religion, whichever one you feel like is
Yeah, I got-
spicier.
Should
No,
I
I
do
got the
this
same
check
in
or
both,
no,
so I
Liv?
don't.
Liv.
Hmm?
Should I make this check or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you
I
would
don't
have
know.
picked this up, like maybe like you slept in like the eaves of a church or something and like picked it up.
Nope.
No. Alright. So, I think this would be common enough knowledge that I think Eddie would have picked this up. So, Eddie, you know, like, the basics of divinity in this world. In that, all of the gods, as they exist right now, were originally mortals. And there was a great war long ago to cast out, like, the original gods of the world. The current gods rose up, and blah, blah, blah. What you do know is that there are what some churches call living saints, which are people born with the ability to become ascendant. So these people, whether by the blessing of an existing god, some sort of stroke of luck, or just a divine spark, have the ability to become divine if they get a certain, like, threshold, right? Be it followers or wealth or even just out-and-out power, depending on
and you
what
can help
domain.
us get there by subscribing to us.
Yes, depending on what domain, what domain they more or less like
Twitch,
align to. Yeah,
Twitch or YouTube, right? I get it.
exactly. So like, so you're aware that these people exist, but you're also aware that they are incredibly rare, and most of them are not even aware that they have this spark until they basically stumble into it. So based on what Lennon says, and what Lennon's kind of intuiting, you're thinking that maybe somebody is just going down the checkbox to see if they can trigger a divine spark. Like that's like just like a vague, like a maybe they're doing this. Maybe someone thinks they have it and they're just going down the list.
Huh. Well, I guess we should start tracking and hunting down billionaires. Good life goal anyways.
I mean, I don't know if that'll get us where we want, but that sounds profitable as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take over like fucking SpaceX or something. Like send like Orklon Musk into orbit.
Eat the rich, the campaign. I'm in. Let's go.
Yeah.
Who needs that when we have this? And Lorson pushes the button on the propeller hat.
The cat begins to fly up.
Impossibly powerful.
Nightshade had a very logical idea, but he's reserving the right to say it because this is much more funny.
Okay. Yeah, like oh god, being DM is like the worst when I know more about the world and I know all the the mechanics and I'm just like, how much do I tell you?
Very little.
Because it's like I know roughly what each of your character's education level is. And I'm just like, maybe you know this, maybe you don't, and it's like, I mean, I did call this campaign the Glitter of Greed. That is what it's called in my notes. So,
Eat the rich.
That's pretty cool.
yeah. I mean, look, eat the rich is just like the less fancy term for it. All right. All right. So your next goal is What, are you just gonna hunt down the richest person you can find in the Republic?
My next goal is going to be to contact my contacts.
Mm-hmm. And just try and see what they...
I was thinking we should eventually maybe check out City Hall.
Yeah. If the wizard has told them that you're on the case, then they'll probably let you into the treasury to have a look around.
Mm-hmm.
I do need to actually prepare for that one, though. I do actually have a map in mind. It's not finished. Yeah.
Reasonable, I guess.
Yeah. Look, you guys skipped, like, 25% of what I had planned.
Oh,
Mostly
no.
through being obstinate, I'm gonna be honest.
That's just D&D.
I know it is, and that's why I love it.
You just blow a hole through the door, and it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Like, I will say, like, Leisure was supposed to be like an ally of yours, but now she's pissed at you.
She'll love us anyway. We'll get
Yeah,
there.
I mean,
Yeah.
eventually, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
We're like me, her, and the cat, or they and the cat are effectively kin, I imagine. So
there's like stuff behind it, but
Did
I'm
they show up to the party?
if they did, you don't see them. Mostly because they have disguise self.
Did they get pie?
Why do you ask?
Just curious.
Just
I mean-
wondering.
Probably. They probably got pie.
Gotcha.
The funny thing is like Lorson could have like solved so many problems by using divine sense.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
You have to
How
do
is
what's
he
best the
ever?
funniest.
Yeah. No, it's really funny that Lorson is basically brain dead. It's great.
See, I don't.
Like, he's-
my vibe
He's
is
the lovable idiot.
I don't get the like, brain dead vibe. I just get like. How I don't know how to say it without it sounding like offensive because humanity
Dwarf.
sucks at the way we say everything.
Dwarf.
Because I wanted to say simple, but I don't mean like simple. Like I mean just like easy to please. Like
Yeah.
like I don't get that like Lorson's stupid. Just that like his requirements for anything are just the bare minimum. Is how
He's
I'm
Lenny.
interpreting this.
Lenny,
Do you know what I
what's-
mean?
He's a very simple man, like
Yeah.
you said.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much.
I think the word you're looking for is
Exactly.
basic.
There
Yeah.
you sure. Yeah.
Easygoing.
they're like Liv.
What?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have gone that far.
Is that rude? I can't actually tell.
I'm calling you basic Liv. Yes, it's rude.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna get a pumpkin spice tomorrow.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. They have pumpkin spice up here already. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, probably. There's no Starbucks in Big Rapids.
Oh no.
I gotta get out of this town, dude.
Liv,
I gotta get out of this town.
That's the story of
really-
your whole life.
You really gotta get to Grand Rapids where I am, because we
Like,
got way
hang
better
on.
shit than that.
Hang on, I'm actually gonna Google it. Like, I there is no Starbucks in this town. I swear to God. Okay.
Is this us wrapping up?
I think
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
it might be.
I think it has to. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
the closest Starbucks is in a fucking college,
Jeez.
and the other one is permanently closed.
Of course. Actually, yeah, no, there's a ton of, like, I don't know where the closest one near me is anymore. During the whole, like, last 4 years, so many of them have shut down.
Hmm. All right, so
Anyway.
yeah, we really did get lost in the weeds a bit, but I had fun, and I hope you guys did too.
Did
we
we
had
get
fun
lost in the weeds?
shenanigans.
That was so fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the shenanigans made it fun, so it's okay.
It was like a
Mhm.
beach episode, but different.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Okay,
seeing
so-
as you guys basically ignored the call to adventure at the end of the previous one.
and we're kind
Sorry.
of ignoring it this time too.
What's up, Jade?
Oh, nothing. I was just. Never mind. It's dumb. Don't worry about it.
No. What
But I
is
love,
it? Like,
So-
dumb basically describes us.
No, it's on the pumpkin spice thing. I just googled it, Tim Hortons pumpkin spice, and Google actually has one of those drop-down reference material answers for commonly asked questions for does Tim Hortons have pumpkin spice out yet?
Do they?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
I just thought it was funny that it was like in the commonly asked questions box. That's all.
I'm going. What the fuck?
Amazing.
All right. Well, I think we've hit a good stopping point because we've just evolved to talk about pumpkin spice. But what was y'all's favorite
Do I still have a pumpkin
thing?
button? Hold on. I want to see if I have a pumpkin button.
Pumpkin button.
I should have a pumpkin button.
Muffin button?
Muffin button.
No, it's not
So
that
Liv,
one.
Yeah.
D20 on a 10 charisma. Let's go.
You gaslit someone's grandpa. Oh my god.
No, I don't have a pumpkin anymore.
I enjoyed the fact that I effectively just said no. I don't feel like talking to the quirky tiefling. I'm blowing up the door.
I hate you. Laser is one of my favorite characters. I can't believe it. Oh,
Sorry, we love Blurbo.
There, pumpkin.
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 I mean, I'm not gonna
Pumpkin.
lie. I definitely had a thought to try and like convince the old man to give us one of the whole lines of beads. But I was like, I don't know how I can like spin this or word it, make it work.
Honestly,
but making a water slide was fun.
Yeah.
if I got my hands on the whole string of beads, I would just take proficiency with a slingshot, and just that would be my character then. It's like no, screw everything else. I am going to be a slingshot fireball user.
And you
I
have
mean,
and you would have 300. Was it how many was it? Like 437 or something?
730.
730.
737.
A little while.
Oh god.
I mean, I definitely had a different thought for a combo, Jade.
Yeah.
I mean, you have your deflect missiles.
Mm-hmm.
We also have catapult.
True.
Or, you know, here you go. I'll just pitch this to you real quick. It was a thought, but I mean, we're only down to 3. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you only have 3 of those, and you're probably gonna forget you have them.
I'm
Oh
absolutely
no.
not going to forget I have them.
Hmm.
Liv, you haven't played D&D with me before, have you?
I have not actually.
Oh, I constantly double check my inventory.
Same.
Lennon, I cannot wait for the day I actually get to play with you as a player.
Oh, we can arrange that. I actually might have something coming up if I'll let you know.
Oh,
Liv, same.
okay. Yes,
Remember what games you do have scheduled though.
I know. I've got this one. I've got one on Wednesday. I've got 2 on Sunday. I know.
You got 2 on Saturday too.
Oh, 2 on Saturday. Yeah.
Hey, Liv, have you heard of one-shots?
Ooh, I like one shot.
This was fun.
I like one-shots. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, favorite parts. Go, Lennon.
Fucking all of it. I loved it. Space pie.
Space.
Space.
He's still up there.
Actually, I do really like the concept of this little mimic just floating away in space, made out of like berries and crust.
Yeah.
So, it was also supposed to like set up a thing of like anything can be a mimic, because in this world, like if a wizard grants something sentience, no matter what it's made of, it can be a mimic. like you see that grain of sand over there? That's a mimic, like kind of thing.
Horrifying.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
it's
no.
great.
Okay, I'm gonna talk to you off stream about mimics then. I'm really curious.
All right, Jade, what's your favorite part?
Oh, it was the gaslighting. No, it was 100% that. It was,
Of course.
it was the +0 modifier nat 20 that did it for me.
Oh, that
The
was
elder
a great roll.
abuse. Oh, jeez. All right. Xeno, what was your favorite?
I'd feel bad about
liked-
it if it wasn't so funny.
I liked being Kato and just saying, "No, I don't feel like dealing with this door."
Fuck you. All right, Kiro, what was your favorite?
Just being a simpleton with Lorson, and just the fun narrative like the narrative that I can craft with it.
Oh boy. So, I think my favorite thing that I did not expect was just so like I said, Leisure is my favorite character that I have like in this world. Like she was made for this world. In case I ever actually got to play in my own world, which will never happen. I find it really funny that the immediate response to her existence was, all right, we're gonna burn the bag she came out with. We're gonna burn the letter, and we've kind of been dicks. So when she responds in kind, wow, they're a bitch. I just found that funny.
How are we being dicks in the slightest?
Like,
I don't understand that.
your immediate response to them like dropping off a letter is, we're just gonna
Invading
burn
our
it.
privacy of a safe house?
It's delivering a letter.
It was a
No,
hand
that would be
inside
at
of our
the door.
home.
That was inside of your backpack.
It's delivering a letter. I don't know what the problem was.
It could have been
Wizards,
a demon.
I'm telling you.
It might be a demon.
Wizards,
it could
man.
still be a demon.
I feel like Liv is just making a character super British coded, but they just can't help it.
Oh no, you're being racist. No, I think Leisure is the best person.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, they'll show up again at some point, I imagine.
Okay.
Well, they're part of your character's arc that I have planned. So.
No, I'm saying okay like that because like this shit ain't gonna stop.
Oh,
And
this
you
is
know it.
great.
Where it's just gonna be fucking like just throwing shade at the NPCs.
No, I know. I'm just saying this is.
I'm very much looking forward to this now.
We have established that this is the mood of the party, right?
The world's most lovable band of sociopaths.
Yes.
A
So
little bit.
now that that's kind of been established, because it's like past 3 sessions, we've been pretty much been consistent.
Mm-hmm.
This can't stop now. We gotta keep it going.
God. Oh no.
Alright, we should start wrapping up though.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sorry.
Yeah. So
I know,
who's
it's
got
all good, it's all
anything to
good.
show? Who's got anything to show?
I just hit 2400, which is a cool number.
Ooh, wow.
Hey,
Congratulations.
Nice.
And I'm not that far off of 10k on TikTok.
Let's go.
So like, yeah, follow my stuff. I do things. It's kind of cool.
Can
And
I
Lennon's
plug my
streaming
channel?
again, right?
Yeah, can I plug my channel really quick?
Yeah, plug your channel.
Please,
Yeah.
go ham.
Yeah, cool. Hi, I'm Lennon. I'm a goblin. I am on Twitch at the Goblin Burrows. Yeah, I'm streaming again. I was on hiatus and now I'm not. I'll be back on Wednesday for a proper stream in the morning sometime, so come check me out.
I have all you guys' socials in my description.
Hell yeah. I am not streaming tomorrow because I'm going on a walk with Sai because I finally have a wheelchair. Hooray! So I can actually go outside.
Ooh.
Let's
Yay.
go.
Hooray.
I think Sai's talking shit from the other room. Shit. But I will be back on Wednesday. I'm gonna be doing Armored Core 6 New Game Plus. That's gonna be good. We're gonna actually
Nice.
listen to the magical space gasoline this time, I guess.
I don't know what that means because I haven't watched
just-
any of that yet.
Just remember, all mine is for all mercenaries.
Yes, it is. Xeno, when's your debut?
Look, you gotta fuck. I don't know. I gotta figure out like how I'm going to actually organize my debut stream. Is what I need to do.
So
Is,
it's
is this
getting.
our bit? Is this our sign-off bit? Is Task Xeno when they're debuting?
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
It-
100%.
It is. It is coming closer. I promise you, but it's not ready.
Can't wait. I can't wait. Kiro, do you have anything to show?
I mean, I stream on Twitch over at it's just my channel. Lately, I've been doing a lot of Baldur's. I've done DVD, I've done Pokemon. I don't know. It just kind of depends on if I'm playing with anybody else at the time.
Mhm.
Ah,
Yeah,
Well-
I mean, nothing big.
yeah. Alright.
Just to
well,
make mine,
I'm
just to make
gonna-
mine a pro. Sorry.
Sorry, no, go ahead.
Oh, I didn't actually do a proper shill, so just say that I do a lot of story-based and narrative games, but because I'm a YouTuber, I stream with the intention of making sure the VOD is good. So feel free to just check out a playlist and watch my like a Let's Play rather than like a live streamer. It's a really good way of consuming my content compared to a lot of other VTubers.
No, not Fee.
Fee, oh shit!
We're
What?
ending.
Rip.
Oh no! Oh
What?
shit.
What?
Hi Fee, hi Apple. Oh shit,
Liv.
thank you for the raid.
Liv got raided.
Oh, I see.
Baffle,
Oh, I
no.
got-
Oh.
We're ending.
Okay.
Oh no! Thank you for the resub, Fee. Oh shit. Fee, who should we raid? Because we were gonna raid you. How is Dead by Daylight?
Alright, I'm gonna sign
Raid
off.
Train.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Bye.
Bah.
Bah.
Bah.